Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am because we are back. We're back with some more East 10 Nordics. Excuse me, just need to turn off my monitoring laptop. That was annoying. Hate hearing my own voice, but hey, we deal with it. So, let's get back into the game. Last time we received some devil apples and devil pears and oranges and whatnot from this strange lady. So we need to clear this island. Yeah, we have a few more things. There go. Let's just get to work on some of the, get to work on some of the, lesser used skills while we're here. Okay, so there's one over there, one over there. I love the boomerang axe. It's really fun. But at least now we can go everywhere on the island, which is what we want. Don't know why she was having a hard time getting over that that bit. The nice part is because we've gotten several SP upgrades at this point, we are able to use our skills, or at least the cheaper skills, multiple times on a full bar. Which is exactly what we want. Okay. The issue. Can't cut you. No, can't cut you down. Okay, so now you go up there. Somehow. Yeah, because that's the weird part. Like, it's very much just like a full cliff. Can't really deal with it or anything. Good. Okay, get you. Good. Good. Where is the way up? I wonder, can I do a nice little... Yeah, baby. I have to feel like there's just some, like, path breaking that a speedrun of this game would do with that, with the mana string. Like, doing the exact thing that I just did. But I'm not 100%... Like, I feel like you're supposed to just be able to jump up here anyway. From somewhere. Oh, yeah, from right here. Dummy. Okay. So we're probably going to have to just, like, loop all around. So we're not a big deal. Go. See, the sword slash move is going to be annoying trying to actually level it up because it's like it hits 4 times, which might be good for it, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. There you are. We've been looking for you. Oh, it's you. What's the matter this time? I already told you not to come any further into the island, or the settlement might give you trouble. Sure, except we haven't seen a summon anywhere around here. So what's really going on? Clamming up on us, huh? Something's definitely fishy about all this. The sound is lousy with Grieger. Oh, you mean those monsters you told me about? I haven't been aware of any. But why would you ask me such a thing? We're mana wielders, so we can see it. And not just in the fruit, either. There's Grieger energy all over this island. Ah, is that so? Then you're the mana users I've heard so much about. And since you can see this island for what it is, there's no need for me to play at being human anymore. What do you mean? I told you before, but this place is called Fulling Island. Yurith of the Trident created it long ago to be an undying orchard, one that would be bountiful for all eternity. Humans, blinded by their own greed, would then try to exploit it for more than they needed. The idea was to use that greed to serve her own ends. So whoever eats the fruit from this island eventually becomes a deathless Grieger themselves. Just like my cute little pet Miming here. What in the... Turn any humans that arrive on this island into Grieger. And that's the order the Trident gave. Miming and I ended up here because of a shipwreck. He started off as only a pup, but he kept eating one fruit after another, and now look at him. I'm sure it won't be too long before you all start to change too. Blood and thunder, Yurith again? Always sticking her nose into things. Always sticking thorns in our sides. There we go. Your circumstances don't matter to me. All I'm concerned with is following the Trident's orders. And now that you've exposed the island's secret, your fate is sealed. Let's do this, Adol. Overblaze. Let's do it. Nope. And, yeah. go. No. Who's got more archery? Itachi selling the entire ninja army or Gojo? Madara. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, Itachi did not solo the entire ninja. I would say Madara's aura, as he's just like taijutsuing the entire army, is pretty high. But I do think that, like, just standing there, Gojo exudes more aura. I mean, Itachi could solo the entire ninja. I don't think Itachi could. But yeah, bro was just throwing straight hands. He was throwing straight hands when he didn't need to because he had, like, kaiju level, like, other jutsu, but he chose to just throw fists. I feel like not a hot take at all, but I do feel like Madara should have been beaten by Guy, and Guy should have died. I feel like that actually would have been a better end than the end we got. Well, Madara when he solos the 5 See, I wish they showed like more of it. Like I wish they showed like him actually. So they show some of the fight. They don't show like the very end of the fight when it's like it gets fine. He's fine. That wasn't too tough. Are you alright, Miming? His wounds won't heal. So it's true. Many users really can defeat the undead. They talk this out if possible. It's pretty clear that you're out of your league. Pretty clearly out of your league. And that was us going easy too. Of course, we can change that if you're still keen on duking it out. Fine, I surrender. But not out of any desperation to live, mind you. I just hate to say goodbye to Miming like this is all. And maybe now you'll be willing to spill the beans. How many fruits does it take to turn to Grieger? How is this different from Puppet Grieger? How many fruits does it take to turn? Eating only a few won't trigger a transformation. It's more that the potential of becoming a Grieger gradually accumulates with every bite. Either way, if you have the power of mana, the effects of the fruit will wear off. Or so I think. I'm not part of the Trident, so I can't speak with any authority on the matter. The power should have been able to cure it, but I guess we can't relax completely yet. Let's put it like this then. Is there any way to completely prevent someone that ate the fruit from becoming a Grieger? I honestly couldn't say. However, there are 2 others on the island who may have some ideas. Gunithri and Neri. Who has more aura, Mewtwo or Muzan? I would say Mewtwo in general, but if it's Muzan during the walk, then it's Muzan. Outside of the walk, I don't think it's a contest, it's Mewtwo. But the walk is that's good aura. So there are other islanders besides you? Thought the salmon story was just a lie. It was, but you would have found it unusual if a person who clearly resides here told you there wasn't one, no? The walk's pretty clean, right? We're neither human nor Grieger. Our existence lies somewhere in between. That's why I have these red highlights. Miming and I were already barely clinging to life when we washed up here, and our bodies succumbed not long after. But because we had eaten a bit of the fruit, our souls remained behind. We are no longer living. We merely exist. Oh yeah? See, I would have really liked it if they tried to sell that by, like, everyone else has a kind of like the idle breathing animation. If they sold it by her not moving at all, I think that would have been really cool. Or like her never blinking. Right, like her not actually having to do the motions of being alive. I imagine my 2 fellow islanders are idling their time away somewhere. If you're so curious, why not go talk to them? As if we need your permission. I'm worried about Gren, so let's go see what we can find out. This whole island's a mystery anyway. Wouldn't hurt to explore it some more.
Yeah, I love mystery.
Grieger naming appears to be dog-tired. Ha ha ha. I don't know if there's really a way to reverse the Griegerization process, but feel free to try. I certainly won't stop you. Rather, I can't, given how much stronger you are than Ming. Yeah, right. But yeah, just to be clear, I guess, because it's new now. The sub goal for Switch 2, I have received my email from Nintendo saying, hey, you can, we'll let you buy the Switch through us. And I'm like heavily debating whether or not I will or won't. Just because it's like, okay, do I really want to buy it this month? Like, there's not like all that much I really want to play right now on it. I'd like to play Mario Kart World, but like that's the only thing really. Xenoblade X, but I have other games to play right now. Like that's really what it comes down to. So I'm like on the fence. So I was like, you know what? When I'm on the fence about things, I usually just put it to stream chat anyway. So made it a sub goal. That's basically it. Just wanted to be completely clear about that. Pass completely blocked. Probably share this thing if we went all out, but it'd still be tough going. No, perfect guy for these situations. This kind of counts as a wall of sorts, right? I guess. It's definitely huge enough to pass for one. Oh, I getcha. You want to call him over to help, is that it? Carja just sent Hugo back to the ship with a message asking a certain someone to meet them. The Wall Crusher! Ah, so this is the boulder you guys want me to smash, huh? Love it. Not quite the same as a wall, but these fists ain't too picky. Thanks for getting me in on this. Glad we can count on you, Dougie. Hope it isn't too underwhelming. Hard to measure up to the old days of me crushing walls left and right. Wow, you got a real track record for this. My only question is, why'd you bring half the crew with you? When I told them I was going ashore, they insist on tagging along no matter what I said. Damn it all, how could you just dupe us like that? I'm gonna be okay though, right? Right? Tell me I'm not gonna wake up one morning all blue-haired and gray-skinned. Who knows? I can't say anything for certain. Give me a break. While we're on the subject, none of the fruit from this island has been circulating in Grobelia Gulf, hasn't? Via, say, pirate or merchant ships, for example. I'm just wondering if we all might be slowly turning into Grieger without even knowing it. Don't say that! Why are you a nervous wreck after eating just 2 of them? Remind me whose fault that was again. So that's how you're gonna be? I don't believe it's ever been distributed outside the island. As a matter of fact, this island was all but non-existent until just recently. Even the occasional ships that did manage to wander their way here had their entire crews turned into Grieger. Well, that's a relief. Or, wait, there's nothing good about that at all. If I may ask, Nana, you'll continue to help Ada and the princess with this, won't you? Gren is very important to us all, and we want to make sure he'll be okay. That's probably the reason Ada and Karja decided to spare you. So maybe keep that in mind, yeah? I'm well aware. Hey, boys, how's it going? It's going well. How about you, Keeve? Thanks for dropping by. Nothing but love for Gren with this bunch. Now, gotta make extra sure not to let him down, so let's crush this mother-flipping wall! Alright, first things first. Let's get this path opened up. Give me some space, everybody. Gonna put on the show. Yo, yeah. Wow, you're a total beast, Dougie! Not half bad, big fella. I don't need mana when I got guns like this. Now, don't call me the Wall Crusher for nothing. So, normally I'd ask to join you in exploring the place, but, I'm sending some more Grieger up ahead. Doing well. How's the Grieger Apple side quest? Going well. I'm liking it. It's nice having, like, a full island just for, like, this one specific side quest. And it's, like, built up as well in terms of, right, like, hey, this island is for the side quest, and the side quest spans the entire island. I like that a lot more than just like, oh yeah, go back to an island you've already explored, or it's like a nothing island where it's like, oh, it's a cove, and there's just a side quest there. I like this one has a little bit more story. Which means this job is one better left to you mana users, huh? Guess the rest of us will head back to the ship then. I'd like to give you a piece of my mind and then some. But since you're cooperating with Adel and Karja for the time being, I'll just say keep it up and leave it at that. So be it. Not that I'd go so far as to call it cooperating. It's also a pretty long side quest. Okay. What's the matter? My stomach just started hurting like crazy all of a sudden. We should get back to the ship and have the doc look him over. For sure. We'll see you two later. Good luck with the investigation. Thanks. We've got this. Hmm. You don't think Gren will actually... No, I'm sure he'll be fine, right? It's odd, but something about this feels vaguely nostalgic to me. What, you mean Gren and them? Yes. I could have sworn I'd forgotten what it was like to be human. Hmm? Anyhow, Gren's counting on us to figure out a way to keep him from going Grieger. Let's move on and find those other islanders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you weren't here, Keith. Just so you know, the new sub goal I got the email from Nintendo saying I can buy a Switch 2 through them. But I'm on the fence about actually like going through with it because it's like I don't need one right now. Obviously, you don't. I guess you never need a console, but there's also not like any like games that I'm like, ooh, I need to play this. Right? I'd like to play Mario Kart World, but it's also just like not a big deal. So I'm kind of like on the fence about it because financially, like I can eat it, right? Like there's no worries about that. It's more just like, do I need to eat it this month? But then it's like a matter of like, oh well, it's like when are they actually going to be available to just like purchase out in the wild, more so than anything. Which is like not 100% sure about that because like as far as I saw in like Best Buy and Walmart, they were out of stock online at the very least. Maybe in store it's better shot, but I haven't really gone there. And it's like, do I want it? Do I not? Like, we've been going back and forth basically. So I decided, F it. I'll just leave it up to chat. I have until the 11th to make it. So that's a couple streams worth to have other people make the choice for me. Yeah, this game, I feel like the game doesn't handle slopes as well as it like probably should. Gunithri. Oh, it's you people. I was watching from a distance. Sorry, I know the sitch. You're the ones not took for a ride, eh? Not too pleased to hear you put it that way, but if you're all caught up, then we can get to the chase. Do you know how to stop someone from becoming a Grieger? Well, let me think. I don't know if it's related or not, but I am familiar with a rather unusual phenomenon. You see, I've been watching the weather around these parts for nearly 100 years straight now. What? You spent all that time just staring at the sky? Sure. There wasn't nothing else to do, or anything I wanted to do, so what the heck? It's not as if we'd ever be able to leave this island anyway. So it seems like an odd choice, even for being stranded here. Wouldn't expect you living folk to understand. Heaven seems to matter so little once all the hardships and rigors are gone. Well, whatever. Back to what you're going to tell us? Right. On the night of a typhoon, I saw a tree get struck by lightning and turn back into normal for an instant. Reckon it was on the far end of the island over on a high cliff top. The undead energy took it back over after just a few minutes, but I recall thinking it was pretty extraordinary. Lightning, huh? Natural energy like that is also present in mana. Maybe there's a connection? Hit him with high intensity mana and it's fine. Not sure about the boy, but you're a Norman, ain't you, lass? Seeing the flames of ambition in your eyes really takes me back for some reason. Then I said something similar. Actually, now that I get a look at your getup, are you a pirate? I was. I've been out to sea for over a century now, though. Looking back, this might even be my punishment for betraying my little crewmates and scampering off on my own. So I ended up carried away by the ocean and washed ashore on this island. I managed to survive off the fruit, but eventually the injuries I got while adrift must have taken their toll. And now nothing's left of me but my immortal soul. Existing forever with no real purpose sure does grow dull. I'm getting depressed just listening to this guy. I like I was like, oh, it's getting dull. And it's like, bro, you got trees here. You could have tried to make like a raft and go somewhere else. Could have tried at the very least. We asked and he answered, though. Let's look for the other person now. Is that a what? No. Wait, is there a... Yes, I need to break down this tree. Nope. Pushed a tree.
Treasure ahoy!
Ahoy there, laddie. Armor star plus. Nice. Just to check to make sure. Wait, there's a... How... We're looking. How in Geoloker's name do you get over there? Do you have to...
Okay, let's ride.
Yep. Come on. Ah, that's how.
Going somewhere. Going somewhere.
There we go. Don't want to just miss this chest. Bitter Remedy. Nice. We want that. Anything to give more XP to people. Yeah, the fact that they changed it, the remedies or whatever, because I'm pretty sure they were in previous East games from like one person to the entire party, because the party is just the two of them, is really nice. It's fantastic, actually. Because it's not even having to worry about like when or how you're gonna use it. It's just like, oh yeah, no, use it. Why wouldn't you use it? There we go.
Going somewhere. Going somewhere.
Axe mastered, nice. Do I actually like it enough? I could do that. Could do shield thing. Frozen fling. What's that? 53 or above. I'm almost at that. Almost at that. Let's go. Yeah, let's start shield bashing.
Move aside. Move aside.
Yep.
Switch! Mana!
Ooh, plants. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice day. I work from home today, which is why I was able to start stream a bit early. I work from home, like, I decided, like, I'm usually able to take 3 days to work from home, but I usually only take 2, Monday and Friday, but I was like, F it, you know what, today I wanted to stay home, because last night it was, like, a big thunderstorm, and I wasn't sure how the weather was going to be today, so I didn't want to risk, or I say risk, didn't feel like driving to work in the rain, or potentially back home in the rain. Pretty long day, I was up since 4:30, jeez. Nary. Oh god, it would suck being immortal in an old person body.
My word, are you humans? What in the world brings you here?
That'll explain everything that happened with Nana.
Ah, I see. Nana has always been one to strive toward the Trident orders. Meanwhile, I wasn't even aware that we had visitors.
Sorry, but we're gonna need your help, actually. Do you know any way to stop someone from turning into a Grieger?
Let me see. I can't promise it's relevant, but there was an incident that bothered me once. Just so you're aware, the Trident's underlings come by periodically to collect provisions. See, to the Grieger, the fruit that grows here is both satisfying and rejuvenating.
Huh, is that so? Maybe we should burn it all down later?
Ahem. In any case, it's our duty to gather the harvest and present it to them. We may be merely souls now, but we can still materialize with enough concentration. But once, when I was in the middle of gathering, they scolded me, saying not to mix in any bad fruit.
What was it that you mixed in exactly?
A golden apple that I'd picked from a tree on the far side of the island.
A golden apple? That's rarer than rare.
Quite so. Though, to be fair, I'd never even seen any apple trees on this island before to begin with. I'm sure they must be growing somewhere around here still.
Did Grieger just hate apples?
Honestly, I can't say I recall one way or another. After all, I'm indifferent about most everything these days.
At any rate, sounds like it could be worth searching for one of those golden apples. If Grieger hate them so much, they have the opposite effect from the rest of the fruit on this island. See, I feel like it shouldn't be they have the opposite effect. It should be like they might or they probably. Right? Like, I feel like that's almost like too certain of a second half of that statement. She picked it from a tree on the far end of the island, so that's probably where we gotta head next.
Putting that aside, you, the red-haired boy, the sight of you puts me ill at ease for some reason. It almost makes me feel as though I'm frittering my time away.
Makes sense. Nado spends every free moment he's got trying to dive into some adventure or other.
That brings back old memories, oddly enough. How hectic and driven I was back then. In my efforts to obtain aristocratic levels of outrageous wealth, I founded a trading company and worked tirelessly morning, noon, and night. Then one day I put to sea, despite knowing it was a reckless move at the time, all in an effort to outdo my competitors. As a result, my ship sank, and I found myself stranded here. Now just look at me. I was so frustrated at first, knowing I'd never be able to finish my life's work. But over time, I simply stopped caring. Everyone in this island seems kind of out of it in one way or another. Anyhow, want to head for the far side of the island next?
Yeah.
Okay. He said, this island is long. And we're off. Is this just a path back? Whee!
I bet we can catch something here.
I bet you're right, Adol. Challenge Star Plus. Nice. See, it's nice picking these up just because it makes it so I don't have to actually craft them when I unlock the slots. So I'm probably I think I'm one level away from it. Nothing new here. God damn it. I'll do a regular fishing bait. There we go. Jesus Christ. Fishing. Oh, you're not too bad. There we go. Swoop. Oh, yeah. I got a really tiny minnow looking thing. Sedina. Nice. Cool. Whee. And over there. There we go. You got it, board. You got it. I believe in you. Keep going. Keep going. Hell yeah. Moving around the board is really fun once you get the hang of it. And here's the gigantic boulder number 2. You can feel wind blowing through the gaps. Could be that there's a cave pass here. Destroying this boulder should open up more of the island to explore. But this one looks a lot hardier than the last. Seems like it would be a real struggle to bust through. Do we want to try asking Dogi again? No telling if we can actually break it or not, though. Carter sent word to Dogi by way of Fugle. Let's have a look-see here. It's pretty solid. Looks like it must have fallen from the subsoil up above. Way sturdier and thicker than the one from earlier. So sorry, but I don't think I can smash this thing for you. I was afraid you'd say that. Dogi can't do it, then that's that. A guy like you can do the impossible, right? Do the impossible, say the invisible. Row, fight the power. Appreciate that you think so highly of me, but that's about we look for another way to deal with this.
So this is where you were? Did you already meet with the others?
We did, and they gave us a few leads. Then this stupid boulder decided to cut us off. Now we're stuck with no way to move on.
I see. I suppose you've no choice but to give up then.
Giving up just isn't my style. Yo, he's like Adele from Disgaea 2.
You do realize that what you seek might not even be the other side, You do realize that what you seek might not even be on the other side, don't you?
Gotta still search, bro.
You truly are something. Nothing at all like the rest of us. Actually, I do have one suggestion to offer. We may be able to demolish this boulder with Miming's help.
Miming? You mean your pet Grieger?
Yes, his battle against the two of you has him tuckered out. But I've fed him plenty of fruit, so he should be feeling better soon.
Wow, surprised he can bounce back from a beating like that so quickly. So you're saying we can leave this one to you?
Yes. After all, you don't seem willing to let this stop you. Well then, I'll go check in on Miming. You wait here.
Will do. Sounds like that's settled. Guess I'll just head back to the ship then. So Keith, why were you up at 4:30 a.m.? Did you have work or something, or?
Wait,
she said, but for how long? At this point, I would have rather we just gone with her. Oh, there you are. Hemming is getting back to his old self, little by little. I believe he can help you break this boulder now. It feels bad letting him steal Dogi's thunder. Give the guy a break. He's not your personal demolition crew. Yeah, but he is my personal construction crew, and he's a. Alright, Memming. Whenever you're ready. Memming charged headfirst into the giant boulder. Jesus. Hey, that did the trick. Now we can finally press on. If I recall, the inside of this cave is fairly expansive, but there should be an exit if you make your way upward. Aiming for that might be your best bet. You're being awfully helpful. Am I now? I suppose a part of me wants to see your efforts be rewarded. That's where you're wrong, Karsha. Dogi is our personal demolition. I mean, he is. He really is. If we need a wall destroyed, a wall crushed, he's there. Kind words, but I fooled us once, so I've got no intention of trusting you twice. I understand. What the? You're really throwing me off. Anyway, come on. Let's see what's up ahead, brother. Come on, brother. Mana! Not enough mana. I need more mana. Swamp. 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 Go. Actually, I want to check how. Yeah, Blade Dance, 15. I'd like some more enemies. I could, like, use it on. Okay, nice. Just wondering how this would be here. Vitality Elixir. Glad I didn't skip that. A rare find. Holy shit, dude. It's a rare find. There we go. Yeah, the nice part about it being a 4-hit combo does it, like, you can re-aim it even after. It's like, oh yeah, even if I miss like the first couple swings on one enemy, I can still turn it and kind of control it. Okay, you said you come back here.
I bet we can catch something here.
I also bet we can catch something. Alien Amulet, attack evasion plus 0.4, having inflicted by an not a big deal, I'd say.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay, what do you got here? Nothing new, so we're just gonna go with regular fishing bait.
Got a bite.
Come on, baby. Good. Pull it up. It's a crab. Soldier crab. Soldier crab up in it. Oh, watch me, baby, watch me. Oh, butter, super red that burr. Ooh, butter. I do not know the lyrics. Because one, that's not usually the kind of music I listen to. So, but I mean, I feel like if you grew up when I grew up, it was known that it was a song. Come on. There we go. Bam. Go. So that's one interesting thing about, like, thinking about the next generations and stuff, like, raised by people my age. It's like, what songs get played in the car? Like, on the radio and whatnot. Like, I feel like it would be weird being like, oh yeah, I used to listen to this Eminem when I was younger. And just, and like listening to Linkin Park as like the the music. Like to me, that just is wild. That like that's presumably happening. And it's like, oh yeah, I listen to Linkin Park in the car with my dad. That's just weird to say. Switch. Boink. Yep. Good. Okay. Ah! Who needs to tackle things together? We can just solo this stuff. God, that would be an obscenely long speed run if you're like, I'm doing the entire game, but no duo mode. Go. There we go. Just barely. Ah, hello there. Good. Because duo mode just is the damage mode. Simply enough. Did I really miss? No. I guess it must be even higher. Okay, good. I'm just glad I didn't miss anything. Okay. That's you guys. Okay. So we're doing good damage now in our duo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep.
Gotta tough it out.
Good. Okay. We are almost level 48, so
Might want to mana sense around.
almost level 48, so no need to
Didn't expect this here.
go for anything. Okay. Has a almost just drop down. Ah, yeah, there's one there. You're not gonna let me. There we go.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around.
Gotta get it. Nice.
Didn't
Okay.
expect this
Damage
here.
infliction plus 1%. That's not bad.
Okay, let's ride.
Wish there was like an easy way to like somehow go upward with the board. Because it's definitely a good downward speed boost, but upwards it's just like, no. It's probably like, I don't know if it's necessarily faster to like get on and off the board
Okay, let's ride.
versus just like running. Okay, can we get even a single? Oh, well, whatever. Silver cheese. Oh boy. I love it when my cheese is silver. Okay, so good. We got treasure chest 7. Yeah, so we got everything. C chart 96. So whatever I'm missing is there. Right, because I got all that, all that there, all that there, all that there, all that there, all that there. Or it's either there and there, or there or there. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this beautiful tree. Wow, now there's a fine tree. Kinda strange to see one grown in a place like this. Doesn't look like an apple tree, though.
Yeah.
Aye, now that we actually know what kind it is. The guy said the tree lost its Grieger energy for a short while after the lightning struck, yeah? Let's give it a closer look with our mana.
Yeah, my monocle.
Huh? Sensing Grieger energy from this tree. Did we pick the wrong one? Working real hard, ain't we? Proper crewmates you are, looking out for your pal like that. And that voice. Oh, the whole gang's here.
Have you come up with any other leads since we last spoke?
No real luck, to sad to say. We thought this might be the tree with the golden apples, but I guess our hunt was off. Now, where have I seen this tree before? I'll notice some letters carved lightly into the trunk of the tree. The message is a little hard to make out. Appears to say, "With prayers for my family." What's this? Looks like a note someone left behind. I think that might have been my doing. That is to say, back when I was still human. I'd completely forgotten. What made you write it here, of all places? Let me see. If I recall correctly, it was because I buried something important beneath this tree. A memento of my family. A charm with runes engraved into it for good luck. How could I have slipped my mind for so long? Just what had happened during your human days. The era I lived in was plagued with natural disasters. Everyone was desperate to rebuild their lives, but piracy was becoming more rampant at the time. One day, a band of pirates raided our settlement and began plundering everything we had. My family said they wanted me to survive, if nothing else, so they risked their lives to ensure my escape. But the little boat that Miming and myself were on was capsized. When I came to, we had washed up on this island. That's so. As a former pirate, you have my condolences. Why'd you bury the charm? Family sounds like wonderful people. So why'd you bury the charm? I didn't have a choice. The charm had a mana-like quality to it, one the Grieger were not too fond of. So I decided the least I could do was bury it somewhere with a pleasant view. But now I'm neither human nor Grieger. All I do is follow orders from the Trident. I'm sure this isn't what my family would have wanted for me. Thank you, Miming. Grieger or not, I guess you were still a human at first. Anyway, we've searched every melee of this island now. Yeah, we still don't have any leads on how to save Gran. Now what? Hey, Adol, your pocket's glowing. Adol pulls out the leather shell. Adol, where are you right now? Something, your vicinity, familiar aura. Familiar aura? The only thing nearest is the tree, though. Suspect that tree, capable of housing mana. Given the right trigger, power imbued into it should manifest. As those golden apples, maybe? Probably. If we can get one of those, we might be able to cure Gran. The only thing is, the lightning I saw is what triggered it before, eh? Which means we're gonna have to wait for the next thunderstorm. Actually, my power will suffice. It's dead. Should take until nightfall to prepare. Although, a poison to Grieger may still be hoped for me humans. Possible to break, curse binding your souls to this land, and restore you humanity. Restore humanity? Well, there's a shock. I hadn't even considered the notion of being human again.
Yeah.
If you're up for it, we don't mind lending a hand. Our share of the crop's going to be a top priority, but we do owe you all for our help so far. Becoming human again would mean giving up our Grieger bodies, huh? Still, with our souls loose, we'd be able to leave this island, or even make it to the afterlife. Didn't she liken it to a poison for Grieger, though? I don't particularly enjoy the thought of having to suffer. This will set you free. Set me free? I'm not sure what to make of that. After all, I'd never felt unsatisfied with this life. This conversation we're having right now feels no different from talking to your average person. So even if your bodies are Grieger, I think your hearts are still human. So instead of spending each and every day zoning out on this island like you're already dead, why not try to live a life you can be proud of? Huh, that's a real Norman way of looking at things. Not that I disagree, mind. But even so, it isn't a choice we can make right on the spot. Fair enough. It's really up to you in the end. We'll give you out until we come to collect the apples to decide. Alright, Adol, let's head back to the ship and get the guys up to speed. Eat the apple. Eat it. Munch on it. Think I'll make it? I'm not gonna turn, am I? My stomach still hasn't stopped twisting. And I've got this crawling feeling all over my body. Like I said, you'll be fine. Now quit worrying yourself sicker, will ya? Just have some faith in those two and sit tight. Hello. Jeez, it is warm in this room. Adol, Karsha, you're back! How'd the investigation go? Good news. We learned a lot, actually. Adol summarized what Lila had told them. Special golden apples? You're gonna get them for me? Nice work out there, guys. All that's left now is to actually pick the things, huh? Yep. Still, it's gonna take a little while to prepare. Possibly even until tonight. Huh. Tides around this part of the sea tend to shift at night. So why don't you guys disembark while it's light out and wait for it to get dark on land? Yeah. Yeah, that may actually be the safest way to go. I'm counting on you two. Save me before I start going all Grieger. Jeez. Yeah, okay. Disembark.
Drop anchor! We're going ashore!
Oof. It's been a century since I last got this much exercise. I suppose that means Miming wins this round as well. What are they doing? Oh, welcome you two. Gnithly and Granny Neri were playing with Miming. Huh? You can tell us that all you do is stare at the sky every day just a bit ago. What can I say? Something came over me and now I can't keep still. May not look it, but I had the fastest legs on my pirate ship back when I was human. I've been feeling rather spry myself. I got to remembering how it felt to work around the clock managing a trading company. It made me realize how much time I'm wasting here. Sounds like you're becoming more human. Come on. Wake up. Yeah. Oh, you could be right about that. Speaking of which, are you two here about that earlier matter?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're thinking about standing by here until we go apple picking tonight. You see? So, have you decided what you'll do? Those golden apples can turn a Grieger back into a human, right? Can't say I ain't curious. After all this time, the thought of no longer being undying anymore spooks me. Very true. Our once infinite time would become limited. There's a wide world of fun out there. I'm of a mind to leave the island too. Continuing life as a Grieger is beginning to feel wrong to me. I've only just come to this realization though, so I'd like a bit more time to sort it out. Putting it on hold again, eh? Suppose it's fine. Your friend's name was Gren, yes? It's a bit late to be saying this, but I'm praying that he, at least, does not become a Grieger. Me too. Depending on how many we manage to harvest. But I guess we're obligated to set aside some apples for these guys too. So, should we just wait here until night falls? Guys, where my turn to read? Yeah, let's wait.
All right, let's do this.
Jeez. Going for gold, sir. Alright, that sells things. I'll give Lila the signal. Oh, then would you mind playing with Miming in the meantime? None of us are able to go all out entertaining him, so he's always left to amuse himself. Woof woof. Yeah, we got plenty of time, so why not? Thank you. You'll be run down to the bone before you know it. We'll just be watching from a reasonable distance. Miming, bursting at the seams with energy, began to run around the island. Adol and Karja then chased after him in a frantic game of tag. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take it. Once it's break time, I'll need to do some like squats or something. Get myself moving. You can say sane after going back and forth across this island so many times. What'd I tell you? Play dates with Memming are back-breaking work. You appreciate you too. This might be the first time I've seen him so satisfied. In the meanwhile, night fell before we even knew it. Oh, looks like Lila's ready too. About time we climbed through the cave and got to that tree then. A raven's flying this way. Bugle. Grieger ship is approaching Fulling Island. Should we intercept? Requesting orders. Oh dear, Grieger ship? Probably here to pick up some more fruit, I'd wager. Why now of all times? What will you two do? Intercepting them would make trouble for you. Right, it'd be a pain if they find out that we're on the island. But if the Sandros maintains distance, keep an eye on the Grieger ship. I'll go ahead and write our response now. It's incredible how quickly you two can assess the situation. This is nothing, really. Alright, if they're sailing this way, then you two need to hurry. Yeah. But even so, it'd be best to figure out who we're in for. Let's hide in the shadows for now, Adol. Hey. Skloven. I remember. I feel like I remember this guy. Thanks for the welcome, wannabes. You know why we're here, right? We worked as swiftly as we could to ready these for you. Please take them. How very considerate of you. Ew, the fruit is mighty scrumptious. I can't wait to dig in. Your preparedness is appreciated. Now for our second order of business. My messenger tells me that he sensed the meddling of a mana on this island. That ring any bells for you folks? Nope, none the least. It's difficult to say. I've been so awfully forgetful lately. That's the whole truth and nothing but, right? I'm warning you, wannabes. Anyone who disobeys orders or spouts lies will be stripped of their selfhood and made into my slave. Keep that firmly in mind as you answer my questions. Well, naturally we're aware of that. Isn't that right? Aye, of course. I may have something of note. Memming picked up on a strange relic the other day. Do you remember where it was buried? We should take you there. You should have mentioned that earlier. We have to look into it pronto. Obvious nod to the side. We'll take care of things here. You should hurry over to that tree. Looks like they bought some time. Let's head over there now while we can, brother. To the tree beyond the cave. Okay, so I have to go back through the thing, I assume. Yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. Oh, wait a sec. Nope. Excuse me. You guys can handle that. I love her AoE moves. They're just so good. I'm just gonna keep you trapped for a bit. Hey, how's it going? It's going well. And how about you, Rouge? Thanks for dropping by. Oh, damn. Why are you hitting me, bro? I know I'm trying to kill you and all, but I mean, like, surely that's not... That's not worth the... No, it's not worth the things. Okay, so we just leveled, so that means... that... I would like to release some of my mana lines, but actually, you know, let's just do this now. Oh, it's at 49. I thought it was 48. Okay. One away. And then once I open that, I can just dump a whole flip ton of mana points and get some more stuff. I was hoping I'd get the new move. Okay. Let's go get that apple. Whee! Ah, dick. Excuse me. Who needs to fight anyway?
Let's tackle it together.
Yeah, I'll fight this one.
Too easy. No chance.
There we go. Just for the nice extra XP. Skitter. 1, 2. Go. Come on, don't get your shield back, don't get your shield back, don't get your shield back. There we go. Didn't get your shield back. Hey, get out of here. What, you think you're cool, bro? You think you're cool? You think you can fight me, bro? Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I still need to do Falling Blaze. Assault Raid's almost there, so we're fine with that. But Falling Blaze, still need to try that. I feel like I wish there were more opportunities to just like jump from above and do it, but oh well. Okay. Give me good apple tree. If someone gave me a gold apple, I'd eat that apple. 100%. Unless it was like actually made of the metal, and then I'd be like, yeah, maybe I probably wouldn't eat it. Probably sell it. Can you hear me? Preparations on my end are complete. Yeah, we've just arrived at the tree. Okay, when you are. Right. Now, without further ado, I shall send my mana over. So there's 5 or 6. Wow, they really do shine like gold. Mass power will likely dissipate by the time dawn breaks. Adol, please do hurry. Yeah. Okay, let's get a move on and pick those apples. We don't know how long Nana and them will be able to stall for us. Adol and Karja quickly harvested the apples, and then they hurried back along the path they took. Oh no. What? They already caught up to us? Yeah, what's with this mana I'm sensing? It's liable to burn my beautiful eyes out. I just have to wipe it out as ordered and keep all the glory for myself. As if we'd ever let you. These are ours. Karja, wait. For what? We gotta take these trash heaps out. Actually, hold on a sec. Over there, are those? Oh no. Damn, okay. They were able to turn them, I guess. So, interesting. The souls can be forced into actual full Griegers, I guess. So you finally noticed. That's right. These here are the island's resident wannabes. I've known for a while now that you've been sniffing around this place. And still they tried to hide everything they knew about mana, not to mention the two of you. That's why I used the powers of the trident bestowed upon me to turn them into my obedient servants. I'm sure they prepared themselves for the worst. This sickens me to my stomach. Really gonna do what he says? Come on. Yes, that's it. Let it eat at you. Oh, here's an idea. I'll have the lot of them deal with you, mana wielders. Come on, step forward. Kill the mana wielders. Guess we got no choice but to use our powers to snap them out of it. Yeah. Okay, excuse me. There we go. go. Get out of here. Fire in the... Oh, baby. Yeah, Rouge, when you're playing this game, who do you prefer playing as? Do you prefer playing as Adol or Karja? Because, like, for a while, I was definitely leaning more towards Adol, but now, like, with Karja's, like, big AoE moves, I'm kind of more partial to her skills. And also, anyone can answer that as well. I just figured out as Rouge because he's newer here. We at least know, and I know he's played the game. Wake up already. How long are you gonna stay like that? Yeah, I think Karja's better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, you what? It won't do a thing. Why not? Because Grieg are unchanging beings. Now that the wannabes have been transformed into obedient Grieger, I'll be using them as my pawns for all eternity. Shut your hole. And sucks at breaking shield. True. Yeah, his break stat, not great. This isn't how you wanted it to end. Also freezes OP but burns. Okay. Yeah, because stopping something in its tracks and it not being able to do something is a lot better than just something taking dot damage. Although I guess dot damage is kind of self-redundant because it's damage over time damage. Do you want to leave this island? All of you, come with me! I'm telling you now, I can't guarantee what might happen to him if you try to interfere. I think freeze makes them take double damage now. Oh, okay. Skeeter. Is killing them our only choice? It's gotta be another way. Still, we gotta make a decision when it comes down to the wire. Shove an apple in each one of their mouths. That's what. I thought you said you harvested the apples. There they are. So this is the source of the meddling mana. It's so bright and shiny. Hurry up and cut down the tree. My... Did you say something? No, wasn't it you? Now's our chance. Oh my god, they turn. No way! Inconceivable! You shouldn't even be capable of betrayal! I won't forget this! You guys. We did it. I always hated that pompous stuck-up buffoon. Getting back at him was like a breath of fresh air. I don't remember the last time I felt so frenzied. We got a hold of ourselves when the both of you called us out to us. Right, Miming? Yeah. That's great to hear, but what's with that light? Suppose you fought against us? Not about to disappear, are you? No, it's alright. We were prepared for this. This rate, you won't even make it through the night, let alone get your humanity back. The two of you told us to live lives that we can be proud of. It was those words that gave me the courage to take a step toward that. Allow me to express my gratitude as well. Meeting you had me feeling as though I was human again. I can die in style now because of you folks. So thanks for crossing paths with us. Can't escape from crossing fate. I say, it's okay. I'm sure I'll end up where you should be, as the people you are. Oops, still got one last thing to do before this is all over. Go on, Miming. Miming brings over a golden apple. What? Why are you giving this to me? It shouldn't be too late for you yet. I'll hedge my bets on you too, lass. Aw. She's the only one that doesn't need to disappear. Neri. Gnithli. You probably don't have much time left either. Make the choice you won't regret. The choice I won't regret. I choose to live. I want to change. I want to live. Even in my last moments, I want to live in the now. The One Piece is real. Okay then, time to get moving. Yeah. We've got another stop to make now, so let's set sail straight away. Al and the crew head off to a certain place. We're here. Welcome to Minorca Village. A lot of merchant ships pass through here, so it should be easy to get wherever you want to go. Oh, okay, so she's still a spirit, but she's not, she doesn't have the cool colored hair. Wow, it's amazing how vibrant and full of life villages are now. I don't think it's as impressive as you make it out to be. Is this really so different compared to when you were alive? Yes, we didn't even have the capacity to rebuild back then. The area was littered with crumbled, abandoned buildings and fallen trees. A far cry from this beautiful community. Is that right? I realized it was in such shambles. What's Nana saying? She's really touched by this place. Things are more rundown back in here. She's really touched by this place. Just at a glance? Kind of weird, but okay. Would have liked to show her how Karnak used to look. Her eyes would have fallen out of her head. Oh, you can't see her hair Nana anymore, can you, Gran? I'd imagine not, now that my body has taken this form. Guess that's proof of you being the normal ghost of a normal human. Make sure your soul goes where it should once your unfinished business is done. Yes, I will. I know I'm not very long for this world anymore, so I plan on seeing as many places as I can to ensure I have no regrets. That's how I plan to use the time that Miming and the others gave me. I hope you have a great adventure.
Yep.
So do I, especially since I know nothing of these present times. My nerves feel so restless. I haven't felt this excited in over a century. Alright then. Guess this is where we part ways. So long. Bye. Oh, already? Not sure what's going on, but take care. I don't hold anything against you, so if you're ever in a pinch, just let out all and Karja know. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful voyage. May you all live your lives to the fullest. It'd be really cool if, like, throughout Adal's travel logs, there were just ghost sightings and it was just always her. Did you already leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a smile at that. By the way, how are you feeling? By the way, how are you feeling? Oh yeah, as you can see, I'm back in tip-top shape again. Really? What about all those belly aches you've been having? You even ran off to the sickbay clutching your stomach after he gave you the golden apple. Are you still not better yet? Well, how about that? Had the doc give me another checkup. He said I was just having indigestion from overeating lately. Excuse me? Basically, it turns out I was never getting Grieger-eyes to begin with. Well, sorry for making you worry about me. Say what now? Do you have any clue how much trouble that caused? Give back all the toil we put in for you. Glad you weren't too far gone. You're banned from snacking for a while. Come on, have a heart at all. I gotta get Rosa to give you a good scolding later. No, please, anything but that. I'll take a scolding from anyone else, but not her. Thank you, guy. Thank you. Holy potion, too. Water of Christ compels you. Holy potion. Okay. So, that's that. Let's take a quick 3-minute break, and we will be right back. And we're back. Let's get going. Okay, so back to here. Nothing to get here. Nothing to get here. A little bit to get here. Let's get that side quest, I think, first. I think that one will be
Let's go.
a bit easier, because then we can just take care of the other one on our way to the actual story progression.
Winds, give me strength.
Okay.
This might be useful.
This might be useful. It most certainly will be
Let's go ahead
useful.
and grab that.
Let's take this.
Here to lose. Fire! Blast 'em!
Sleep with the fishes.
Nice! Nice shot!
Oh, master above. Fire!
Bullseye!
Now's our chance to board.
There we go. Easy. Just go in with barrier, use your special ammo like no one's business, and then you're fine.
Louts ain't getting out of this alive.
That's the way it works. Okay. Okay.
Switch.
Where'd they go?
Okay. It.
Move aside.
Nice.
Force tough. Switch. Going somewhere?
I place my faith in you both.
There we go. Good. Okay. Not bad. More just curious. Okay, that got. I feel like I got a lot of Falling Blaze there. Yeah. Honestly, using them together, right? Using her Cyclone Tide to bring a lot of enemies close together to get multiple hits off with add-all skills, I think is probably the best usage of their respective strengths. Without a doubt.
This treasure's mine.
This treasure is mine. Hell yeah. Vit plus 3. Yeah, let's just keep giving it to add-all as I do. Yellow lump, nice. Nice.
Looks like everyone's okay.
Okay.
That is
Let's see.
Shark spotted off the bow. Huh? Looks like it's chasing something. That would be a sunfish. That would be a sunfish. I hear they're rather common in these waters. Seems like he's having a rough time being chased by that shark. Not that it affects us any. I can't stand to watch this anymore. No event with Ashley has been out on the ship.
I need a break.
What's going on, Ashley? Quest? Scott, you so lost in thought? Oh, perfect timing. You two are free right now, right? I have an important job for you. I swear, try to be nice and check in on the kid, and he starts talking down at us like always. Well, out with it. What do you want? Right, so you both saw them too, right? Huh? Saw what? What else? The sunfish! How could you forget those poor little guys we saw in the Seminole Basin? The big-ass sunfish, the goobers. Oh yeah, now it's coming back to me. I felt so bad for them. What ended up happening? I felt so bad for them. Right? They were so helpless. See, he knows what I'm talking about. That's all part of nature. The weak get preyed upon by the strong. The sunfish from earlier are probably already dead by now. Hey, don't say stuff like that. One of them still seems to be safe. I even checked with my spyglass to make sure. So what? You're gonna keep it as a pet? Not a chance. We can't be wasting our time on that. Stop putting words in my mouth. I never said anything like that about taking it in. I'm just scared it'll get attacked again. All I want to do is find some place where it can sunbathe in peace. Seen too many sunfish-related tragedies in the scenario base. Something's got to be done about it. Got time? Can you give me a hand? Osher manual slide. Ooh. I'd like to give it a hand too. You two out all? Well, if that's all we're doing, then fine. So, how do you plan on finding that sunfish a safe place to sunbathe anyway? Like I said, it's got natural predators all over the ocean. Yeah, I know that. That's why I've already marked a few possibilities on our sea chart. I want to check them out in person, though, so I was wondering if you could take me. Looks like they're all in Senelia Basin. I'm not so sure these places would be good for it anyway. Nothing really, I just figured somewhere nearby would be less strain on the sunfish. It'd be pointless if moving into unfamiliar waters would end up killing it anyway. Now quit wasting time. Just let me know when we get to those spots I picked out. Okay, I got it. We'll holler once we arrive at one, so be patient.
Let's give it a go.
For sunfish in the sun. I feel like I would like to see a sunfish in real life. I feel like that would be just... Because sunfish are, like, obscenely big. Like, they are massive fish.
Let's set sail.
I feel like seeing one in person would be really cool. Okay. So there's actually one of the fishing spots. So... Let's... quickly come down here.
Let's make use of this.
Yeah, our acceleration now is finally at a point where I'm like, this is a good amount of M-sail acceleration, or not M-sail acceleration, M-sail recharge rate, where it feels like it's high enough to kind of recharge by at least have one recharge by the time you're done getting the speed from another, right? Which is kind of ideal. There we go.
Let's reel it in.
There we go. Good. It's another onyx tuna. Yeah, well. It's hoping it'd be something new, but can't expect it every time. Okay. This into the wind. And then we can just go along it. Okay.
Oh, what a splendid find.
Getting plenty of aged wood, which is good. Okay. Yeah. Actually, we made it to one of the locations you picked for the sunfish. This one looks like it ought to work. Terrain here could be used as cover to get the jump on predators. What the heck are you trying to get this sunfish to do? I mean, sure, it's the ideal hiding spot, but where is it supposed to find any sun? I mean, seems like a pretty nice place to me. Could always just use it for ourselves instead. Is that what you want to be, Karja? A sunfish?
I'll leave this to all of you. We're surrounded. How'd you like this? Fire! We came out on top.
There we go. Yeah, having the barrier is actually it's like really nice. You just have it up the entire time at the start of a fight, just to make sure that the enemy boats don't just like spawn on you. But then you're pretty good. You know what? We're just gonna go here.
Let's get moving then.
Gonna go there because that's gonna be a lot faster than trying to do it ourselves, or not do it ourselves, but ride all the way there. There we go. We actually made it to one of the locations you picked for the sunfish. The area is blocked in by a reef, so that'd be good for keeping out view from predators. Yeah, I bet the sunfish would feel a lot safer here. Oh no. Looks like it's in giant bird territory. So much for that. You said it. Not much we can do but move on to the next spot. Could kill the giant birds. Okay, wait. Okay, peel off there.
Look at us go!
Go. Good. Oh, what about this place? Fog makes it harder to be spotted, and there's also space in the back for the sun to shine through. Seems like the perfect place to take in some rays, and the fog ought to keep it safe from predators. Yeah, this is the one, I'm sure of it! Adol and the others found the sunfish that was being chased by a shark earlier and got it to the safe haven they settled on. Hey. Is it okay? It's not dead, is it? Shut up and look. That's just the way they sunbathe. Hello. Glub. Looks like it all worked out. I think it likes the place. I'm glad. Really glad. Anyway, really came through for me. Sunfish looks pretty happy too. So I guess this wasn't so bad. Your true colors really show when it comes to sea life, huh? Seems kind of like that's where your heart is. I wasn't expecting to feel this way either, actually. If anything, I thought I would always hate it. Do we know someone who was a marine biologist or something? Huh? Why's that? Nothing. Never mind. More importantly, if something else comes up, you better help out again. Got it? Yeesh, what is with you? Such a little brat sometimes.
And that takes care of that.
Fun in the sunfish. Sea life's location without a travel point. You can have this book as thanks for pitching in. It's from the study of my old house. I don't need it, so use it however you want. Osher manual slide. Okay. Books you don't need script. Teach cards skill. Cool, cool, cool.
Notebook entry complete. Let me know when you find something new.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use that book to teach her kick slide. Okay. Seems like a fun skill. Let's remove hail shot and let's go for one kick slide. Okay. It's pretty cheap. Seems fun. Okay, thing there, fishing spot there, but I already did that. I actually want to go back to the reticent penguin just to make sure I don't have any stuff. Small bullet. Look, peckish, amfish, large fish. No, okay. How many fish do you need, bro? Also, it's a question of how many fish can I get?
All right, let's go.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good in my, like, fish catching-ness. At the same time, like, bro, like,
Gets in our way aside.
a lot of fish. Okay.
We should be exiting Sonelia Basin shortly.
I sure hope we don't have any more incidents.
With Adel on the board? No way.
But traveling has a way of not going as planned. Starting to catch on, I see. Steel yourselves for whatever comes next.
Got it. Best as I'm going to see, it seems kind of strange for a merchant ship. Okay.
What a pleasant breeze.
So, what we're going to do is we are going to immediately...
How do you like that? Now! Fire!
Fire the cannons! Fire the cannons!
Jeez.
How do you like that? This'll mop 'em up.
Okay, so that's how the barrier works. The barrier takes basically as much,
How do you like this?
Chew on this!
Fire! Blast 'em!
Chew on this!
okay.
How do you like that?
Nope, didn't let me put on my shield. Okay, cool. Okay.
Protect us!
Okay.
We've been tricked. Suck on this. Fire.
Chew on this!
Now.
Hit confirmed!
Got him.
Take the shot!
Bullseye. Fire.
Yeah, a few of these fake merchant ships, I'm pretty sure you can check their level. Yeah, I did one before. It took a while, but I got it. Like, now that I have the barrier, it doesn't seem like it'll be as hard.
Goodness!
Okay.
Shields up. Bust them open. Fire.
Take the shot!
Fire. Fire. Go, go, go.
There we go. Maybe a little 70 or something like that.
Shields up.
Great!
Damn it.
This should do it! Chew on this! Chew on this!
See, it's really the shield that's making this real pain in the ass. Have any? Yeah, let's change these to break. Yeah, so long as I smartly use the
Feet, crew!
the shield, I think I should be fine.
Nice.
Fire the cannons! Fire! Fire!
Fire. Fire. I reel this in.
Hit confirmed!
Fire. Nice.
Fire the cannons!
Okay, we're just gonna
Back on your
be
feet!
safe.
Fire the
I mean, one could say basically I'm saving up all my repair things for these fake merchant ships. Okay.
Nice. Close shave there.
Okay.
Mana, gather round!
Okay.
Blast him. All right. Nice. Close shave there.
Fire the cannons!
All right.
Chew on this!
Okay.
Clear the way.
Fire the cannons!
Bullseye.
Okay.
Now. Blast him.
Okay.
Spot on!
Good. Get fucking bodied.
Nice shot.
See how you fancy this?
How'd that miss?
Shields up.
Quick as a flash!
Eat this. Blast him. Here's one with your name on it.
Not good, not good! Back on your feet!
I'm willing to.
This'll clinch it.
There we go, bastard. Fake merchant ship defeated. Evershade sails. Blends in with the nighttime seas. Okay, cool.
Oh dear. Is the ship all
Load
right?
out. Yeah, got a cool black ship. Nice. Not bad. Okay, so what am I missing? Crystal clusters. I'm missing crystal clusters. 2 crystal clusters. One there. Oh, one there, one there. Okay. Rear beach.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
All right. Better.
Crystal clusters over
Mark this area on the map.
there.
Yeah. There. Yeah. There.
Okay. Oh yeah, because okay, I remember now. I never actually went back and God damn it. Damn it. Like you hold it. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Mana! Hut! 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 Fly ball!
God fucking damn it.
Break!
Get pissed at this.
Too slow! Too slow!
Good thing that this doesn't actually do damage. Okay, so meant to.
Fly ball!
Hope does.
How's that?
Why do you use it at the same time, bro?
Too slow!
Okay. Can you guys just work with me here? Really wish you had done something along the lines of, I don't know, putting a
What's this?
fucking wall or something. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Scoundrel gloves, damage infliction level 20. Okay. Wait, does that inflict random status ailment? Damage infliction. Oh, it inflicts random status ailments large, but your damage just straight up goes down by a good amount. Okay. Could be useful, probably. I mean, it could be useful. Especially if you're able to, like, hit a lot. Okay, so that's all of those. And then it was, what, one here? Or it was crystal cluster.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Is the crystal cluster here? Nope. Let's go Mountain Peak.
Okay, let's go. What's this?
Yeah, okay.
You?
How did I miss it? I came up here like twice, didn't I?
Let's make tracks.
Oh, well. Of course, you put it behind the tree.
How's that?
There we go. See discovery rate. Good. Okay. Now we can
Let's go.
advance.
Whoopsie.
If it wasn't so,
Bumped into something.
if it wasn't so easy to get the 100%, sea discovery rate.
Let's pick up the
I
pace.
probably wouldn't do as I have been, but it's pretty quick now that you have the
Hours now.
basically the way to track this stuff. Okay. Okay, I want to actually go to the cabin area.
Break.
Actually, do I want to go to cabin? No, I think I wanted to come here, get some free ingredients. Actually, want to come up here and report my adventures, report results, report adventures.
All right.
See what you got me. No sign of turn. Your story goes for bless. Here is for me. Empty lunchbox. Cool. Still have yet to even use one, I think. Seems like going on an adventure. Keep it up. Okay. Fishing results. Results from Joel. Berlin. Token appreciation. Raiju amulet. Raiju. And break +5. Prowess inflicted by foes. That's fine. All small fish. Oh! All small fish. Small as they may be, you muster up a spectacular collection. Essence of fishing is more about than just landing big ones. You just reminded me of that. It's cause for reward, I'd say. Here's a little something special. Okay, so that means I know that I can't catch any small fish now. It means that there are only medium and large ones for me to give to the penguin. Grant skill. Use to teach. Okay. I'm willing to tell you fish, and I already made some incredible progress. You got some raw talent for it. Wouldn't mind having some of that myself. Should really consider mastering the skill. I expect great things in the future. Cool. Okay, runestones.
Nice.
Pass.
It may not.
And magician's charm. Luck +25. Normal attacks and mana actions preserve skill chain. Interesting. I made the right choice asking you two to help me. Do let me know if you come across any discoveries. Lila Shell, open release. Okay, still not level 49. Can't really do much. Kind of want to hold out until the next rank are there. We're at Sandras.
Ships is fun.
Ship refits. Strength would be nice. More HP, more speed. But those are all black, silver, sand required. Rapid fire, sand projectile fire rate. You know, I feel like they already fire pretty fast. Like, I'm not really worried about that. Mana barrier duration plus 100%. I mean, now that I know how good the barrier is, yeah, we're gonna take that.
Whew, all done.
I'm
I hope I did a good job.
definitely like that. Rapid shell up to 35. Yeah, we'll take that. I like the rapid.
Whew, all
It's nice,
done.
nice just
I
being
hope I
able
did a
to
good job.
beam it against enemies like real fast. I've yet spear shot. Actually, you know, yeah, I like the spear shot as well.
Whew,
Because it's
all
nice. It's
done.
nice having
I hope I did a good job.
similar to the rapid shell, but for break specifically.
Anything else? You
Helps.
know where to
Okay. Let's come over here and use that. Skydive or skydrive. Sounds like a knockback. Charge enemy. Da-da-da. Ooh. It's a spin. Okay. We will focus on maxing your other skills for right now, and then we'll put that on later. I'd like some more skill books for Adolf, frankly, but let's go back to the helm. And let's also save, because I haven't done that once again since the start of the stream. It's wild playing a JRPG where I just forget to save nearly as often as like I do in other ones. Like other games I would save every like 30 minutes. This game's like, oh yeah, I just went like hour and a half, 2 hours, didn't save, didn't think of it. Because I'm not worried, because you go through so many transitions that the game auto saves frequently.
Rafe really respected his dad a lot. That's why he couldn't bring himself to forgive Mr. Eveleys after what happened with Mark. But it seems like Rafe couldn't forgive himself either. And he was so torn up that it drove him away from town entirely. I had no idea.
I'm so used to autosave, right? So nice.
Speaking of fathers, what are you planning to do going forward, Cruz? Carpent trading has gone up in smoke with the rest of Karnak.
Be a shipwright.
I wouldn't worry about that. As long as my dad is around, Carpent trading isn't going anywhere. For the time being, my hands are full helping out with the ship here. But after that...
Rain?
Huh? Rain.
Rain, rain, go away. I'm trying to think back to, like, on the first game. I think the first game that I ever played that had a form of autosave was probably Fire Emblem on the GBA. Chapter 6, Heaven's Mirror. Right? Because, like, that...
Thought the cloud seemed ominous.
Yeah. I think that's,
It's
like...
really coming down hard.
Yeah, that's probably the first game I ever played that had it. Unless we're talking about, like... Because, actually, well, I mean... I guess Smash 64 had something like that. Autosave. It's not like you had to manually save after doing that. Yeah. Yeah, I have to... It's probably, like, that one.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to seeing Specular Bay up close.
I was looking forward to seeing Specular Bay with my spectacles. What's so special about the scenery?
That is a fantastic question. You see, sand piles up easily in Specular Bay, and the area itself is mainly composed of shoals. So, when the tide is low and there's no wind, the blue sky is beautifully reflected on the surface of the water. The sight is so striking that the area is also known as Heaven's Mirror.
Oh, Stairway to Heaven? I'd love to see that.
You're in for some disappointment then. Judging by the clouds, I'd say this rain won't be letting up anytime soon. Sitting here and waiting for it to clear up would just be a waste of time.
That's too bad.
You seriously think giving me the sad eyes is gonna work? I said no.
Oh, come on, Karja. Oh. Adol's trick is puppy dog eyes? Maybe? Maybe I get...
Let's go
First
ahead
the
and grab
tyrant, then the white shade, then the white whale, and now these shoals. Albelia Gulf sure isn't for the faint of heart.
There do seem to be quite a few more daunting elements compared to the ocean at large. Supposedly, the Gulf's unique underwater topography can be attributed to a major disaster from long ago.
Oh, boy.
Well, I see it as a challenge, one way or another. Gets my blood pumping something fierce.
Yeah.
Just going to have to keep tuning up the Sandras from here on out.
Boy, is it coming down.
Yeah, now.
Hoogle here is soaked.
Wow, that won't do. He might catch a cold. Here, let me wipe him down.
It'll be difficult for Hoogle to scout for us with visibility this poor.
Even if it weren't, this would still be rough going. Steer with care, Adel.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of seeing what the map looks like before I... Okay, so there's the square. Oh, no, there's shoals.
Yikes. Think we just crashed.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine, we're good. We're good. Okay. What was that again? Oh, no, I just saved. Gonna do... No, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. It's gonna go down onto the ship and see what the...
Hey!
See what the deal is. Okay, because there's one thing. Yeah, how's it going, Sash? Hey, told me it was okay to climb up to the crow's nest as long as I was with Rosa. You can see so far even when it's all rainy, but being on a boat's fun. Sash has some good eyes on her. She's been a big help. And so, I'll leave it to you both. Mm-hmm. Go down to the deck. Oop. Anything to talk about? No. Okay. There we go. Ah, we're gonna have one of our sibling conversations, our shield brethren conversations. Cool. Actually, anyways, even better shooting proven difficult, makes you so powerless. Okay. Yeah. Roll. Good God, it's really pouring out there. What do you say we take a short break from the rain? Yeah. Caw. What's with all the fidgeting, brother? Really wanted to see Specular Bay with a clear sky that badly? Well, of course I did!
Yep.
There's such thing of being too honest, you know? Maybe rein that in a little around me?
Listen,
It's a no-go for today, judging by the clouds, so just try to relax for now. I could use a bit of a breather myself. Roger that, sis. Where'd that come from? By the way, Adult, You mentioned Dr. Flair was traveling with you, right? He seems pretty unfazed despite everything he's been through. What's his story, anyhow? Al told Garch about his adventure in East that took place a few months ago. He told him. He told her about fucking the first 2 games. Hold on a sec. I think I get why Dr. Flair's so impressive now. The whole yarn about East, the Black Pearl, and those goddesses. How much of it is actually true? All of it, of course. Well, you definitely don't seem like you're making it up. See? Aren't adventures great? Hush, you adventureholic. Okay, that's enough resting. Let's get back to it. Cow! I like how he's like, finally, I get to tell them about my adventures. Maybe I can convert more people to be adventurers just like me. I'm telling you, it's the bee's knees. I keep randomly guessing right after. Yeah, it's like,
Everything all right?
I mean, right after. It's a couple months ago, but still, it's in the same year. Like, Adol has been 16. 1, 2, and 3. Or 1, 2, and 10.
Be sure to swap places with Easer before you get too cold up there.
Got it. I might do that in a bit.
Spot something?
I'm curious in terms of, like, boat right history. When did they start putting metal pipes around the boat for communication? Because I always thought that was, like, more recent of, like, a thing. Like, steamboats and stuff. Right? Because it's like, oh, the idea that they had, like, more metal just readily, like, able to use instead of just having pipes. Right? But maybe I'm wrong.
Dead ahead. What looks like an undying fleet ship is in our path.
Time to take it out.
What?
Let's destroy it.
Rose's eyes sure are something to have spotted that in this downpour. Going up against enemy ships in a narrow stretch like this is just asking for trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble. Perfect trouble. My middle name is Trouble. Adult Trouble Christian.
Adel, pull the Saunders port side and find a place we can lay low. Take her in as close as you can, Adel.
Ain't closer, I might hit something.
It'll be fine. Just do it already.
Whoa! What's going on out there? It looks like we ran aground on a reef. A leak has sprung at the bottom of the boat.
What's the status? Report.
I don't think we're in imminent danger, but we'll need to drop anchor for a bit and fix it up properly.
Skeeter.
Adel, if you think something's dangerous, you need to speak up.
Oh shit, dude. Her eyes just flashed red. Okay, so is this chapter gonna be her figuring out like berserker state? And I did speak up. You're the one who told me to get closer.
What did you just say?
You heard me, bitch.
Miss Kaja?
What is it?
I was just going to say, the Olin Islands are nearby. If we can hold the leak until we make it there, we'll have a safe place to repair the ship.
Fine, let's do that.
Easer senses something's wrong. Good, sit back to back because we don't want to look at each other. We're mad.
How long are those two gonna be like that? We don't need to go blaming anyone for us running aground. We had to hide from that Grieger ship, and it ended up turning away, so all's well that ends well, yeah?
I think those two already know just what they need to do.
We need to go into a tent and have some fun. What?
But it may take a bit of prodding to get them moving in the right direction.
And I'm a doctor. I'm good at
Well,
prodding.
May I speak with you for a moment?
I'm gonna go help with the repairs.
How? You can't move that far away. Rip. Fall. Okay, I think that's 2 falls on her in this game.
Kaja,
One on it all.
you'll need to hear this as well. There's something I'd like to ask of you both.
Couldn't have said that before she walked and fell.
Specular grass?
Yes, It's a type of botanical herb said to be endemic to this region's islands. It has a number of medicinal applications, from preventing
Scurvy?
to lowering fevers.
Oh my god. We can have a plant to prevent scurvy instead of just, I don't know, eating a lemon?
I'm sure it will be useful to have on the Sandras, and now seems like the perfect chance to gather some.
Anytime I think of scurvy, all I can think of is the bit character from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, one of the judges in the like talent contest or play or whatever, where it was just like Captain Pickle Gums, and he's like, I lost my teeth because of scurvy, and I had to replace me gums with pickles. God, good times, good times.
If it helps against scurvy, that by itself is worth it.
Oh, no one likes scurvy.
So, how about it? Can I have you two gather some for me?
Sure. Let's do it, Karsha.
All right, fine. So where exactly is this grass found?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I remember that too, right? It's there in the back of our minds. You just need to unlock it. Man, that was so right. It was so long ago. I still vaguely remember certain things from that show. Like I remember the Keeper of the Reaper special, where Billy and Mandy went to court for ownership of Grimm. And that was the introduction of the other bit character, Fredburger. Because like the first 5 minutes of the special are just him getting ready to go to court. Fredburger, yes. Oh God. Yeah, man, that show is wild. That show is so fucking wild. Forlorn Friendship.
The grass purportedly grows in large quantities on hills with ample sun exposure.
Okay, perfect for a day like today.
The rain may have stopped for now, but those clouds still have me wary. Don't push yourselves too hard out there.
Or do. Push yourselves as hard as you need to get the job done. Rip and tear until it is done. I feel like so much of it just went over my head when I was a kid. Yeah, but that's the fun part, because like a lot of the shows are made with the idea that like an adult would either be watching it with the child, or eventually, you know, as an adult, you rewatch it with your children, right? Like I'm sure that a whole bunch went over my head as well, but I feel like I could still go back and like enjoy it with some level of stupid fun. Sort of like SpongeBob, right? Where it's like, especially those early seasons, you're like, yeah, there definitely was stuff that's like, yeah, 100% just missed. There we go. Okay, we're going to max this falling descent one. Is the last thing I do. 90%. Okay.
What? Something you want to say?
I'm Adult Kristen. I don't talk. Okay, I just did a couple more 91. Okay. So do it twice. Okay, so each of the nodes is approximately, or is 10. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Slide kick, slide kick. Rainbow lump, oh boy. Okay. Was there a flood here or something? Yeah, 100 years ago, I guess. Once they used, they called it the Great Calamity. Figure these ruins are left over from that. Okay, Calamity, huh? I see. Most of the details were lost to history, so don't get your hopes up. Are you still mad? You should never ask.
Mana sense might come in handy here.
Never ask someone that question. Damage to Grieger plus 10%. I mean, you're mostly fighting Grieger, so wouldn't necessarily be terrible to get that.
I think there's something around here. Didn't
There
expect
you go.
this here.
Red lump. If you got a lump, go to the doctor. Red lump.
I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here.
4,500 gold. Hell yeah, we like that. We like that. Aha! Hey, 50 Mira. How's it going, my man?
Should we go farther in?
Always go farther in. You can never go too far. Yeah. Dude, just a soccer player. That was one thing that I never really like learned how to do well. Was like slide tackle. Because it was more like a matter of pride where it was like, no, I refuse to get on the ground. Like, if I'm on the ground, it's because someone knocked me to the ground, and therefore I have to go knock them to the ground. I refuse to, like, slide on the ground. Also, I mean, it was like, I was playing high school soccer, so that's also just asking to get fucked up. Good, just tying some stuff up in East 9 before Nightmare. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Were you inspired to go back to East 9? Because I started East 10. 50 Mira. Yeah, how's it going? Hope you're doing extra super well today.
Yes. Pulled in a big one.
Yeah! Herring, no. Oh, that's S rank Obelia herring. That's the best Obelia herring in the entire game. No one else will ever get an Obelia herring as good as that one. Hey! Yep. Red herb. Dude, that dank herb dough. Streaming over timeline, so nice. Ah, okay, so you're almost done with your East Ventures. Okay. Fishing bait L. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, just to make sure. Oop, missed one.
Mana. Didn't
Good.
expect this here.
Satan Star. Good. You can see a little from the ship, but this is the land bridge that connects the two islands. Looks like we can cross right now. We could, yeah, but once the tide comes in, though, that little strip of sand will be gone. I guess it's fine as long as we make it back before then. We're not going to make it back before then. And it's going to start raining, and we're going to spend the night in a cave alone together. But because we got rained on, it's cold, and therefore we must warm each other with our body heat. We need our cliche anime shenaniganry. There we go. Mana point at all. It's Adol and Karja doing their thing.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, so there's a bit here. There's a bit here. Even more than a bit. Plenty, one might say. Bam, burn to acids. I'm edgy. And more runes here. Oh no. Karja, are you sick? Did you have a fever? Are you okay? Obviously not. Oh my god, I can feel how hot you are through my glove. Seems to have a high fever. Maybe she was already feeling unwell when the Sandras ran aground. Oh, no, we're bros. No Princess Carrie here. Okay. Kar's breath is labored, and it seems her fever is only getting worse.
Yes, It's a type of botanical herb said to be endemic to this region's islands.
Let's hope there's some in this building, because otherwise I can't leave without her in tow.
It has a number of medicinal applications, from preventing scurvy to lowering fevers. I'm sure it will be useful to have on the Sandras, and now seems like the perfect chance to gather some.
Some specular gas might help her get her fever down. There's no moving away from her, though, thanks to the mana cuffs. Examine. Doc. Her sleeper still appears to be in pain. There's some statue depicting 2 ravens here. I'm back on the island. Wow. Gosh, needed help as soon as possible. Where to go, though? Old man, tell me what you know about specular grass. Bam. Open that door. Old man doesn't seem to be in today either. What? Letter? We love letters. I'll be here if you need me. Seems to be a note left by the old man. There's a location marked on the map. Check the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. Viewpoint aisle. Okay. Yeah.
Here goes.
Open the door. Okay. Oh yeah, did I should probably go back to that first area and do some stuff.
Oh,
They're probably
it
buried
isn't
treasures that I
at
missed.
all. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Seems leaving that note was a good idea after all.
Yeah, pretty good none. How'd you know I'd be coming? You're a long way from your hut today.
Indeed. It may be because I've remembered so much, but recently I've been full of vim and vigor. I felt like going out for a bit, but I had an inkling you'd be by, so I left that note.
Cool.
Oh, is something worrying you? There, there. All will surely be well.
Come on, Grandpa. Tell me how to use specular grad.
Here's a thought. Could I ask you to accompany me at all?
Yo, you gonna be my shield, bro?
At the end of this perilous cliff road is a stone statue. Why don't we have a little competition to see who can reach it first?
Oh shit, dude. Oh, dude, a board. You're a mana wielder?
So, you noticed, did you? I dusted my old board off and have been using it again recently.
I'm a sick-ass old man.
I did all the time back when I was young.
I'm awesome as hell, bro. I'm one of them cool grandpas.
Oh, don't make that face. I might be old, but there's nothing to worry about.
Gets on it immediately, eat shit. Oh, my femur.
You see,
Both my
mana
femurs.
by nature doesn't diminish in power with age.
Ah, shit, dude. I guess Adol just loses it after this game.
How about a prize? If you manage to beat me, I'll impart to you some hidden knowledge.
Hidden knowledge?
Well then, shall we begin?
Like how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That's some hidden knowledge right there. Yippee!
Call the wind.
Call the wind.
Nice breeze.
Okay.
Nice breeze.
Honestly, was not expecting like a race.
So fast.
But that's pretty cool. I like it. Similar to the whale chase. If I could go back to those days.
job at all.
Thanks, but I just barely won.
No, no need to be modest.
I was being modest. I beat him by a mile, dude. I was so fast.
They say that with age come the varied shackles that bind you in body and mind. In the end, the wings of your freedom are clipped away, feather by feather. Or so many seem to think. As for myself, I don't believe that is necessarily the case. Young though you may be, you've already grasped the true essence of freedom.
Oh, true essence.
Don't let yourself get chained down. You already have the right answer inside you.
Oh, the
Now,
right answer.
You just need to help her find it too.
Okay, so he knows about Karja. Huh? Vanished. Mancuffs buying Al and Karja together begin to resonate with the stone statue. Touch the stone statue. Touch. The only way to help Karja would be to somehow move on without her for a while. Stone statue begins to resonate in response to Al's fervent pleas. Oh my god. I'm free. What just happened is unclear, but it seems acting solo is possible now. I'm gonna go get some herbs, Karja. I'll be back. I swear I won't be high.
Okay.
Gonna make a new box lunch. Mushroom saute. Sure. We'll make one of those.
Turned out nicely.
And we'll make one of
Turned out
those.
nicely. What should I do next?
Don't really feel like wasting any resources on that. Let's make 2 more of those.
Oh, about time to head out.
About time.
At all.
Yo, what's up, girl?
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. No response. Seems Karja has fallen back asleep. No worries, girl. Duo guards cannot be used when acting solo. Be careful, as preferring a regular guard with R2 will not block a power attack. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, son. Gonna get fucking bodied. Okay, punishment star. Cool. We need to whack through the wall. We got plenty of
I think there's
things to
something
do.
around here.
Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, basic craft stock. Nice. Okay, assault raid is mastered. Assault raid's a pretty decent one. Got mana shot and quick pierce. No, let's go with mana shot. In terms of equipment, closing chest on the map. Okay, so I can't unequip Karja right now. Okay. And how many? Oh, that was enough to get me 3%, like right away. Oh, first of all. Wait, which way is stored? This extra, I guess. Task coming, causing the sandbar connecting the back to the eastern end to completely vanish. For the time being, it'll be impossible to return to San Andreas for aid. It seems the only hope of helping Karja now is to find some specular grass, as we figured. Okay.
Mana, hone in.
Good. Okay, gold. 3,000. We'll take that. I still need to... Yeah. Ah, okay. So that's why you want to still go for... Okay, because doing a perfect block... Still, Damn it. Bitch. Okay, good. Falling Blaze. Right, there was a move that I'm pretty sure, what was it? Phoenix Fall, Falling Blaze. Okay, need to reach 69. Nice. Okay, so working with that. It's a fine move. It's got a lot of power. Blade Dance, Sword Slash. Quick Pierce. I don't know if Quick Pierce will actually be worth it. So, we're just gonna... Damn it. Come on. Go. Get plenty of XP. Wish I could have taken Karja's skill XP boost equipment off, but not a big deal. Good. Right. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty excited for this upcoming weekend because I going to a food truck festival in the on Saturday. Went to a small festival, or a small, don't know if festival's the right word for it, on 4th of July, because I was like, damn, I could really go for a corn dog. So I went and got a corn dog, as well as some fried dough and a sweet sausage roll. But I was just like, you know, I could go for I could go for even more food truck goodness. Okay, can I even like do much against you right now? Okay, I think you're supposed to be an example of an enemy that maybe perhaps
I think there's something
right now we just run by. Yeah, I'm definitely feel like I'm in the mood this summer to like get out and kind of like do stuff, right? Which is why at the end of the month I'm also going to Six Flags, which is something I haven't done in eons.
Let's give it a shot.
Is this enemy gonna try to attack me while I'm out in the field? Oh, what the fuck? You bitch. Really hope that didn't take my... Go. go. Yeah, I'm getting plenty of good parry, whatchamacallit, practice. Damn it. Bullshit, you didn't hit me. Good, okay. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay. I don't know how much fishing bait EX I had prior to the thing. Hopefully I had 5. Yeah, no support right now because Karja's out. Wish there was a sequence where you got to play as Karja solo. Or I hope there's a sequence where you get to do that. Although, I guess that is kind of like... I feel like there aren't that many sequences like that in all of East, right? The only times I can think of it is the Donna sections in 8. There we go. Look at that. Hineria. Nice. S rank. Good. Worth it. Nice. Oh! Yeah, I got up there. Not even the intended way to get up there. Okay, how much? Blade Dance is at 43 or at 49. Honestly, I was expecting you to Blade Dance to be a lot higher after that last fight, because it felt like I used it a lot, but I guess not in the grand scheme of using skills. There we go. Nice. Up there.
Monosense might come in handy here. Didn't expect this here.
Give me that rainbow lump. Did I really just somehow going down here? Going down here first. Good. Angler's headband. Fishing gauge for mashing button up. Nice. There's some that I kind of like to just have as like a... Like, I just like to have that on passively, but I also know that I could just have a better skill on. And it would help with combat a lot more. Go. Ah, so that's what happened. I just happened to go up the way. Because I went to the direction of the big enemy. Because, you know, Buddy Bison always goes after the big enemy first. You gotta. Okay. Missing one travel point, which is probably at the top of the island. One chest, and one cluster. Okay, good. Okay. Damn it. Just wanted to break the cluster. Clumps of specular grass litter the area. You remember the end credits for 9? The end credits. I don't remember any like the credit songs or anything if you're asking that. I feel like I vaguely remember they showed like what each of the monstroms were doing after the thing during the credits. Or the post-credit scenes. I have to be real. No, I don't. I remember liking it. There we go. Whee. Good. They show a person in a wheelchair. Person in a wheelchair. Huh. That didn't. Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell to me. Unless that was no, wasn't that supposed to? Because wasn't what's her face? The girl, the lady with the gun, the one that was like Joanne of Arc. Wasn't she supposed to die? And then like that's to imply that she didn't. Like an old person. Yeah. Okay, yes, I got so many. I wish there was just a recognize all. Look at the Pickard's items. There we go. So not sure who it was. Maybe Zola. Yeah, I mean I think that's how I interpret it. Cause like, did she have like the earring or anything, or earrings or anything that like were identifiable? Go. Gotta pick this grass. And some specular grass. Oh boy. Oh boy. The rain is coming down even harder. Might be best to return back to the abandoned building where Karja is waiting. Oh no. Ow. Honestly, pretty cool. I like that. Yes, fine. Experiment was to give him a proper buy in exchange for his youth. Ah! Karja, what are you doing up? Are you, feeling better? Oh, she's smiling. Yeah, she wants a run back of the first fight of the game. Karja's attacks are faster and more relentless than usual. Her physical abilities seem to be drastically increased, but she's clearly not in her right mind. Shield sister, come to your senses!
It's not enough.
That's what she said.
More.
Still. Ah, Berserker Karja. Wayward Azure Eye. Okay. Wow, the fight isn't going very much differently than it did the first time. I just have the benefit of having skills now. There we go. Release line depth unlocked. Cool. Yeah. Boom. Damn, did a fucking kidney shot. Here. Drink specular grass soup. After drinking the tea that Adela prepared from the specular grass, Karja's breathing begins to stabilize. Mama. As Adal hears Karja slip into slumber, he relaxes, his own fatigue catching up with him. I'm gonna sleep here too. With no pillow. What? Oh yeah, are the cuffs just like gone now? Like are we officially like mana link broken? Or are they gonna like reconnect once we get close to each other again?
Yeah.
Finally up? I, put you through some real crap, didn't I?
Nah, it's fine, girl. Only with those crochet. Okay. You messing work? Done okay?
I'm completely fine now. Better than ever, in fact.
I have berserker
So,
state powers.
Sorry. It was my fault the Sandras ran aground.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got so flustered that I'd make such a rookie mistake.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Sure, but then I got upset and took it out on you.
And that's the issue.
Oh, right. There was one other thing I should mention. What happened to me yesterday, that wasn't an illness. I think that was me going berserk.
Like,
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases.
like your papa.
It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. That's right. The same power you saw Grimson use as we were fleeing Karnak. Just like with mana, it seems to develop in less and less people as time goes on. Apparently, Grimson uses the henbane herbs he smokes to bring on a berserker state by force.
Okay, so it is in the cigar. Thought it wasn't. Wait, so how'd you do it?
Good question. My guess is that it's just in the blood. That power. During battle, it makes you so exhilarated, as if you're in a trance or overcome with ecstasy.
I mean, fighting with Adol, whether with a sword or in the sheets, it would be exhilarating.
But at the same time, you can feel it threatening to swallow you up. Like if you let it go too far, you'll never come back. But last night, my mom came to me in a dream. I can't help but think that was why my power started calming down.
So your mother helped you? What kind of person was she?
Good question. Ilena Balto was her name. I hear she led the Balta Sea Force along with Grimson.
Oh shit, dude.
But I don't really remember her all that well. She died when I was 3. When I was in that feverish haze, though, her words came back to me.
Okay, my sweet little Karja. Be a good girl while Mommy's away. I'm always praying for your health and happiness. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that day never comes.
That vaguely sounded like Donna's voice actress, but I don't think it was. Sounds like a great mother. What does she mean by that day? She sounds like a great mother. I'm not gonna mention that day.
I can't help but wonder what day she was talking about, though.
Yeah.
The day I go berserk? Or maybe something else entirely, for all I know.
Whatever it is, you got this. We'll take on whatever comes together.
You're a real weirdo, Adol. Doing all this when you're not even a Norman. Still, though, I really am glad.
Oh, dude, she's doing the girl pose. The hands behind the back, lean forward. Handshake.
Let's go, brother. Back to the Sandras.
And we gotta go hold hands while we do it, because that's what true siblings do. Your fame with Karsha has increased. Karsha's recapture skill, Audra Eyes Assault, has been upgraded to Audra Eyes Assault 2. Karsha learned the skill Berserker Rage. Fucking called it. Yeah. Okay, so got everything there. Karsha has so many skills now. Berserker Rage. Trait. Slam go berserk for an instant, making foes kneel or sheer will. He has like upgraded Howl. Oh gosh, he has so many. Kick Slide. Aqua Slide. Okay, so I want to get that. Shield Bash. Frozen Fling. Already got that. Okay. Okay, so Berserker Rage can wait for now. We need to focus on the other ones, I think, first. Whee! Can I not just like fast travel back? Nah, didn't actually upgrade. I think it's cool they show you what skills are. Yeah, it's great. I mean, they're also very upfront with how the new skills are unlocked, right? Where it's like, hey, it's reaching a level and the thing. Whereas like it felt like previous games were very they were coy with exactly when or how you would get a certain skill. Damn it. They show you what they're... Yes. Yeah. It's also... I like how they show the actual skill. Like, it's not just the name in the description. It's like, hey, here's a little preview. It's like, just keep battling big creatures. Yeah. Just keep doing it. And eventually you'll get a new skill. Probably from level. New skill device, good. Okay, so that's Shield Bash done. Guardian Roar, okay, good. We'll focus on Kick Slide now. Okay. We'll focus on Adol's Mana Shot. Okay, back to here. Dude, she's just juggling like a goddamn soccer ball. Go. How's it looking? 67. Whee! Oh, wow, I'm an idiot. How did I not unlock this? Unless it wasn't there to unlock originally? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Not 100% sure. Yeah, still all rank 2s. Maybe a new... Yeah, there we go. All stats plus 2. Good, good, good. All substats up. And these are rainbow lumps. Can I make rainbow lumps now? Oh, interesting. So to make a rainbow lump, you not only need rainbow drops, but you also need the other color. Okay. I'll just max out my number of rainbow lumps. Now, make 2 of these. Just to finally have them. But I'll hold out for any others. Gee, why do I get so many blue lumps? Well, I mean, let's just upgrade everything to lumps, I'd say at this point. Because chances are when the next rank of stuff comes, I'm going to need to turn lumps into the next rank. So... Oh yeah, open and release line. Cool. Niflmuspel. Sure, what's Niflmuspel? Ooh, Adamus Saber's almost up, so I should probably try that. 410, nice. Frostbite Launch, freeze enemies' feet first with Ice Man before shattering them. What's 140, 260? What? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll fuck around with that. Fuck around with that. No problem. No problem there. Do you have any new moves that are obvious? Flame Shot. Yeah, Mana Shot. Mana Shot plus level 50. So I'll get those pretty soon after one another. Yeah, so it seems like you only get to know if a skill is going to be devised with a skill after you get to, like, over the 50% mark with its usage. Did you notice that Carter's picture changed? Did it? Okay, I need to go check that. Okay, let's change this to Quick Pierce.
Take a break.
God damn it. Oh, I wanna... Sure, we'll go quick now. Yeah, it kind of is looking slightly different to the side. Where's the... How did it look before? I wish I could compare. Because I go be real, I was rarely looking at the left thing. God damn it. Wish I was. Okay, so how many skills? Okay, these are rank 3 nodes. Okay, so that means we're going to be getting those soon. Okay, so no need to go super hard then. We'll just unlock the slots. Storm Slash! Yeah, sure. More sharp kick. Okay, that's knockback. Kind of opposite to... Actually, no, we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold. I want to get rid. I want to do these. And Cyclone Tide will make it easy for me to do stuff with adults. So we're gonna hold off on that. Okay. Good. You're all done, and you still have one slot left, so that's pretty nice. Let's just give you one rainbow for now. Because that is a level 2 node, so couldn't do anything else anyway. Same with him. Because it doesn't matter. Doesn't necessarily matter. Because it now means I can have whatever I want be the rest of the line. Okay, level 2 node. Okay, what ones do you... So you have 2 red. Okay, so she only has 1 yellow, right? So we can rock a yellow. At least a little bit of yellow. Let's boost her SP discount. For now. And his, he has 2 yellows. He only has 1 blue. So... yeah, we'll do that. Burn attacking foes after M bursts. Temp. Yeah, we'll do damage mit. Okay. Then we'll wait until we get some rank 3s to kind of put those in. Oh, next one's at level 60. Jeez. Okay. Nice. I was gonna stop for an ad break, but I think I'll just go through. Because I'll probably only play for another like 30 minutes or so I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Ahoy there! Hi!
You're back!
Yeah.
We were just about to start looking for you. Where'd you two get off to?
We had a romantic tryst in an abandoned building.
The storm got so bad last night. The path to the western island completely vanished. Everyone was so worried about you.
It's fine. Karja wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, eh?
Hey.
For real? Man, that must have been rough.
Yep, but thanks to Adel, I'm feeling better than ever now.
Oh yeah, Adel has that effect on women.
Also, my memory's a bit hazy, but we had a hot one-on-one session. Really went at it too.
Karja, I was making a joke. Karja.
You mean he, went at it, nursing you back to health?
Well, in any event, I'm glad you two are all right.
I just hope you used protection. Thank you, Dr. Flair.
Why, whatever for? I merely saw this as a chance to get my hands on some rare plants I wanted.
Rose is still just like, oh my god, 2 of my friends just banged.
Rather, it seems that I was the one who put you two in a fix.
Oh, speaking of which, we've got what you were after right here.
Specular grass.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Fascinating.
Oh.
So this is specular grass.
Grass.
I'll get to work making us some medicines with Joel right away. Excuse me.
Gotta run over.
He sure got a one-track mind. I like it. No matter how difficult things get, he never lets it faze him. Even when we were running from the Grieger, he stayed cool as a cucumber.
This is nothing like the demons that used to run east. This is easy.
By the way, how are the repairs coming along?
As you can see, we're just about done.
Right now, Cruz and Easer are doing the final checks.
Good to hear. In that case, once everything's ready, let's be on our way.
Your fame of Dr. Flair has increased. Want to have another a hot one-on-one sesh, Karja? That reminds me. Congrats, Adol. Huh. Yeah, I really lucked out. No kidding. It's like all that pouring rain never happened. Trying to get a look at Heaven's Mirror, right? Well, there it is. with a rainbow. Oh my. So Flair is in Salsetta lore, but I didn't see him in the game. Isn't no, I was thinking of Nepishtim. I thought he was like the dude that upgraded your weapon for some reason. But I mean, I guess it makes sense because after this they go to Salsetta, right? So they must be the Japanese version card starts talking different for the rest of the game at this point in the story. I think that kind of got okay. Did she just start like talking like more polite or different or something? I would kind of want to go like look at the Japanese script to see what the difference is. Maybe start speaking in like a more polite form or like a less distanced way. Tone feels softer than usual. Huh? Oh. Tone feels softer than usual. Okay. It's not like I've changed or anything. Talk like this even when I'm on Balt Island sometimes. She starts talking more like a girl. Okay. So before she was probably using like boku or even like ore instead of like watashi or something. After now she's talking like that. Okay. Oh, what's that look for? Oh my god, another one to the harem. The adult harem grows. I follows you from East 1 until after this game. Okay. No, it makes me happy. Really? Huh. Well, anyway, are we taking off or what? We have lost time to make up for now. Let's get back on the ball and head out to the next region.
Okay, let's get back into the swing of things. Sandras, away! Try steering safely this time, maybe. Your lover's quarrel is getting a little played out.
Whoa.
Don't you mean brothers quarrel?
Huh?
Right. It won't happen again.
Karja can be surprisingly clueless sometimes.
Oh, she has this.
Everyone needs a
Ah,
break once
okay.
in a while.
Ajimerizo. Yeah. Crow's nest chatter.
Hoogle,
Aw.
what do you think happened? You don't suppose Adel and Karja actually... But there's no way they'd be so calm around each other if that were the case. Or maybe that's just the way it is with them? I can't stand not knowing!
What's up with Rosa?
Let's just leave her to herself for now.
Yeah, Yakuza.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to get in the way of her delusions.
I enjoy seeing her fidget
Anyone
around.
care for a relaxing cup of tea?
I need a break.
I enjoy her having misconceptions about her friends' sex lives. Yo, what's up, Speedy Pickard? No, you're not giving me stuff? Okay, well, to the butcher with you. How's it going, Ashley? Oh, so you two done fighting or what? Either way, I'm begging you. Don't run us the ground again. Right, Hugo? Girl, I got no excuse. Is her... It feels like her... Yeah, her picture's definitely different. Yeah, that's definitely a different picture. That's good that you're back to normal, at least. Okay. Date boyo. Grant keeps leaving stuff lying out all over the place. He always making a mess out of our hideout back in Karnak, too. I guess I could get this cleaned up. I have to keep the sound just nice and tidy for when we take her back home someday. It was always making a mess. Okay. I'm gonna be the Hokage Date Bayo. And because Date Bayo doesn't really translate to English, we're gonna make it believe it! Yo, what's up, Dawson? No, I end up in the clink. Let me free, damn it, I ain't no jailbird. I'm the great Dawson from Karnak. Oh, come on, mister. Hurry up and get out of here. Get out of there. What am I even supposed to say to this? Hey, get out of there. This isn't your home, this is the Pickard's home. Youpee. Okay. Yo, we got some more adult cards time. I just thought Datebo was a name of one of the creators. No, it's just a verbal tick that only Naruto has. And they bring it up as like it's a thing he inherited from his mom, who would go like Datebaya or something like that. It's just like apparently it's just something when he gets really excited, like excitable. It's just like he says Datebaya, but he says it so often that like they're just like they couldn't really figure out a natural way to have the word like English script fill it. because it's like it's meaningless, right? It's just a sentence ender, but it has like there are a significant number of like effectively like syllable mouth openings. So it's just like believe it. There you go. Okay. Hey, Adol. I kind of like to take a minute to relax in our room. Sure. Oh, you here for a break too, Hugo? Carl. That was one worn-out car. You've been working hard too, haven't you, buddy? All right? Something the matter? Can you actually understand him? Of course not. I just feel the need to respond to him like I can. My mom's words are still a mystery to me, but remembering them made me feel a lot better. This hair ornament was the last thing she ever gave me. At the time, she and some others headed off somewhere on a ship. When they got back, I was told that Grimson had lost his best friend. My mom wasn't feeling so good either, and eventually the illness... I don't recall it clearly, but the memories do come back sometimes. Grimson's best friend? A comrade in arms from before his Baltic Sea Force days, an acquaintance of my mom's. Grimson wouldn't tell me anything about it, but Olvar shared a few things. Olvar was apparently good pals with my mom, too. He may not look it, but he has a deep faith in Har. Can hold more than his own in a fight, too. Little by little, I feel like I'm coming to understand myself a bit better through all this. Maybe it really is just like you said at the thing a while back. Yeah, it definitely feels like she definitely has a softer tone towards Adol now. Almost don't forget to clean and hone their blade after every use. Hold up, you actually had to pull that thing out? And a few beasts set around midnight, yes. Fortunate for us, they weren't Grieger, eh? They were quite spirited, so I had no choice but to draw steel. Must have been those giant boars. It's a good thing you weren't hurt. Indeed, your concern is most appreciated. Rafe, you can now dismantle equipment. Okay, cool. Whatever.
Hey.
Enhance. Don't really feel the need. Yeah, because it takes steely bones, which I only have so many of. Okay. Hello there. Pick you. Pick you. Nope.
Is there we've a long road.
Here to help. Actually, contribute materials for stuff. No. Yeah, need to go give that. It's ancient fish, water god incarnate. Here.
We will put it to. Is there? Keep up the.
Give you more. Let's go back up. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Oof. Alrighty, Mira. I think I held over the last of it. Thanks so much, Gren. You're a lifesaver. Let me pay you back by taking care of those wounds on your hands. Come on now, it's into the sickbay with you. But my hands are totally fine. Uh-huh, sure. You're not fooling anyone, mister. You got so antsy over Adol and Karji yesterday that you spent the night practicing your sword swings in the rain, didn't you? And because of that, your hands are covered in blisters. How'd you... wait, was asking for all that cargo just a trick to lure me over? You gotta get pretty early in the morning to pull the wool over my eyes. The antiseptic stings so bad. There's no use trying to defy Mira's orders, so I'll just have to try and take my disinfecting like a man. This is the way it always goes. Gren tries to resist, and I win out every time. You can't hide anything from me. I've known him since he was little, after all. I mean, childhood friends. Okay, prepare. Any new stuff? Yeah.
Here to ask about the
New stuff. Demolition drill, brake level up. That requires black silver sand. Nav exercise requires black silver sand. Everything requires black silver sand, god damn it. Well, I know. I'm gonna boost those when I get the chance. You actually don't. So you know what? Yeah, let's rock you.
work, everyone.
Then black silver sand, damage oriented camo, unlock standard projectile cleaver shot. Okay. Sure.
Yep, that ought to do it.
Rapid shell, black sand, everlasting leather. This leather never wears. Never wears down. It's perfect. Ugh, sorry, didn't mean to burp. I'm gonna burp.
Break time's over.
Okay.
Speed it up.
actually. Load out. So Iron Cannonball, 2 and 1, 1 and 1.5, but slows half and 3. I'm just gonna keep Cleaver Shot on, honestly.
Gather round.
It seems we're in for a fight.
Whoa! Isn't that one of those things the Grieger have been using? I didn't realize you could use them like that. Can we pull in for a closer look?
Don't just stand there admiring it! Either fire back or take cover! Take the shot! Fire!
Bring up job out there,
Nice.
Not a bad scrap, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
Yikes. Think we just crashed. Suck on this!
Fire the
So,
cannons!
wait. What is this?
I'll keep us safe.
Good call.
Fire! Fire the cannons! Spot on!
So what's like the... What's the purpose of these? Are we just meant to be like out and around dangers?
Take the shot!
Gotta be more careful.
There we go. Yeah, seems like it. But it also seems like if I just get rid of them, they don't respawn. So, not really a big deal.
Now!
We'll be taking that.
Okay. And we got an island.
It's a bit
So,
overcast. Visibility is still fair.
okay, Northern Citadel. Box lunch gratin, strength elixir, want that. Okay. So, let's just try.
To roll up our sleeves.
Yeah, let's try and do it fast, but
Turn me a
taking
sail,
out
roll
enemies
the
as I
profit.
need to.
Fine.
Okay.
Hit landed.
Huh. Did they just box us in, or...
Take the shot!
Got him! How do you like that? Yeah, we're on a roll now.
So clinch it!
Expect me to do about
Go.
Fire! Fire the cannons!
time for a blowout sale.
Suck on this! Nice!
Let's put reinforcements!
Come on.
Got him! How do you like that? Fire!
Chew on this.
Jeez, just getting it from a mile away. Yeah, that's one of the best.
I must fulfill my responsibilities as an adult.
There we go. That one really fast. That was really good. That's such a good morale ability.
Let's head ashore.
Oh yeah, just unlimited,
Here's where things really heat up.
limited ammo.
It's okay. We've got this.
Okay, so these fields are generally pretty good for
Okay, let's ride.
go. Okay, yeah. So a lot of enemies, which makes it a lot easier. Wait, am I actually? What am I doing here? Oh, okay. This is the first one with. Oh god. Yeah, come on. It's wild. Come on. Okay. What is that? Okay.
Seems like a hard nut to crack.
Okay. Good. Good.
Here I go. Freeze! Serves you right.
No chance!
Okay. It's taking so long. Yeah, I think, yeah, freeze is definitely, take twice damage or take double damage. Come on. Where's... there we go. Jesus Christ, was not expecting.
Too easy!
Come on.
How's that? Warm up! Smashed it!
Come on. No spam the counterattack when it works. Dude, feels good. It feels like it works better. Ah, come on.
Here goes!
Good. There we go.
Looks like this is it.
Okay. Hey, it's Papa Grieger. Why? Why does this have to happen? Damn it. That's cool. They brought back Pentagram skill again. Damn it. Come on. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. There we go. Yo, how's it going, Mr. Light? Yeah, let's go for the rest of the game when I got it. I mean, you get it late, don't you? Like, isn't that the entire thing? Like, you get it like level 70 something. Okay. Hopefully that was S rank.
Bastards just kept coming. Right pain in the hind.
Let's take it easy once we're back on the ship.
No damage in the first rank. And in the boat thing, I didn't take any. That's really good. Nice. Good. Yeah, nice. Not that one? Oh, okay. Okay, who's this villager gonna be? How's it going, Mr. Light? Thanks for dropping by. Oh, you're Rosalind's mom, right? Where am I? And who are you? It's Rose's mom. That's so. I'm glad we found her in one piece. Let's hurry up and get her back to the ship. Mom! Corin, thank the heavens you're unhurt!
Honey. Oh, and Rosa. Seeing the both of you again like this, it's like a dream come true.
So good. These are easier to S rank than the E say. Right? Issei, like the late game Issei raids, I was like, I'm fine with A. I'm fine with A.
Or perhaps I'm still dreaming sweetly after all. If so, then Philia would be here with us. Oh, how I wish that she were.
Woo! Doing good. Finally have a day without worm game plan, so I can finally relax at home. Nice, nice, nice. So under at N9, they kind of hinted where to next. Did they hint? I forget where. Start using tomato glitch on the later Easter eggs, if you know what that is. The tornado. Isn't that like if you use like the spin move, like you hit enough times on a high enough frame rate that just like multiplies damage or something like that? Corin, feel just the same. Hopefully someday we'll all be together again. Mrs. Roosevelt, I'm so glad she's okay. I think Brit's high or the other. Okay. Me too. She's always been good to us. So here I was thinking it was taboo to say Philia's name around her. Thank you both very much. Not just for saving me, but for protecting my family. That's the one I talk. Yeah, it's really cool seeing it in like the speedruns of the game. And it's just like, oh yeah, they just melt bosses. I also appreciate you sharing Philia's circumstances with me. As things are, though, I still can't bring myself to accept the choices she's made just yet. Mom, don't mention it. Just passing along what I've seen myself. Everything that happens between the lot of you from here on is a family matter, though. Yes, you're right. Although Philia had her reasons, the fact remains that she left our household without so much as a word. And unless she comes back and apologizes for that, I don't intend to forgive her. So until that day comes, I ask that you continue looking after her in my stead. What happened to the rest of this being a family matter? That's her way of extending an olive branch. You should let Philia know the good news. This is her way of extending an olive branch. Is it really? This parenting business goes way over my head. At all. Karja, I can't thank you enough for this. So are you going to help out aboard the Sandros too, Mom? I'm worried about the inn, but there's nothing to be done about that right now. So for the time being, the least I can do is make sure you and the other passengers are well fed. The galley will run smooth as silk with you around. Let's give it our all, Corin. For both our daughter and the crew. Corin's running the crew of the Sandros. Hey! Hell yeah, boost that speed. Corin's grocery has been added. Bring Corin has upgraded Renee's capture skill to Marvelous Meals 2. Cool. Renee and Corin has increased. The occupied island was successfully recaptured. Hugo's reconnaissance marked the surrounding terrain and exploration points. Heck yeah! Ah. Okay. Hey, look at me. Wait, yeah, let's go Karsha. Does she have... Damn, I was hoping she would have different pictures because apparently that changed. Get wrecked! Okay. Oh, yeah, cool. I have... Yeah, let's get her third as well. What do I want to put on to her? Skill damage plus 20 wouldn't be a bad one to just have. Like frostbite on enemies, small would be pretty good. Feel for her, defeating enemies, revenge gauge fill rate. Well, I mean, yeah, if you could link like both of them, just so I can see them comparison. Yeah, let's put skill damage up. Actually, no, that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna spread some stuff out. Yeah, there we go. That's what we got. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, sorry. I need to. How do I permit people? If only I knew. If only I knew. Is it like /permit or something? Permit? Is it /permit? Permit? I think the new one is on the website since spoiler. What's the old one? Well, I mean, I unfortunately I can't see it because it gets blocked by the settings. If only I knew commands. If only my mod were here. Okay. Let's try this. /permit? Permission? So it's Allow? How do you do this? I have no idea. I whispered you. How about that? Oh, that'll probably work. Okay. And then how do we? Where can I look at the thing? Here. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit different. She's definitely a lot more calm, right? She's not as angry. Her shield is down in the old picture where it's up in this one. The axe is over her shoulder versus down. Okay. Yeah, well, it's a lot more combative of a stance. Name my run for East 9 shouldn't be too bad since I have the key answer. Half extra gauge. Okay. So you get to keep those. Nice. Okay, what are we looking at here? So that's an extra thing. I'll probably go for a little bit longer. Ooh, black silver sand. Nice. Okay, so we definitely want to do ship resource pickups. They're going to be given black silver sand. Yes, nice. There we go.
Let's take a look.
What are you? What's a Grieger warship doing anchored out here? Get run aground on the shallows? This might be a good chance for a surprise attack. Let's get the jump on them. Aye, all hands prepare for combat. Hey, manacles! What are you trying to pull? Alright, you Gabe just ran straight over the shoals. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember you. Whoops, that's on me. Didn't mean nothing by it. Just keep following my directions, you'll get those mana wielders soon enough. Will we really? You can't even be on cleaning duty without causing an accident. Suspicious, I tell you. Suspicious. Hey, I'm not lying. Just take a look. Hey, we're mana wielders. The mana wielders, they came aboard. You set us up, manacles. Huh? What did we just walk in on? Sounds like some kind of squabble. Let's rescue him. I like the moxie. They're all yours. We're finally just getting this, I guess, yeah. Let's do this, Adol. Okay, well, let's do that, and then we're going to do that, and that. Okay, just check. That's on Pierce that. Okay, I should probably go for Mana Shot first. But that's going to... It's a matter of, do I... Like, I feel like I've gotten a lot of... I feel like I've gotten a lot of things with her so far. Like, I've almost, like, reversed course with, like, skill mastery. Because I've had the +2 on her so hard. So now I'm almost debating if I shouldn't, if I shouldn't swap the skill plus thing. Impressive. Yeah, I thought those undying monsters would never go down. Seems I put my faith in the right people. So, just what's your deal?
Name's Mandy.
Mandy.
As you can see, I'm something of a drifter.
I'm a man. That's why I'm called Mandy.
You guys really saved me. Not bad for kids your age.
Although I have to think that it's kind of funny that we were talking about the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy earlier in the stream.
Meeting you all makes me feel like my luck's finally starting to turn around.
You gonna go bet on the ponies in Uma Musume Pretty Derby now that your luck is turning around? That's not what I'm talking about. Why were the Grieger keeping you on their ship as a flesh and blood human? Most everyone from Karnak was turned into one of them first. It's pathetic, but I begged, wheedled, and pleaded with those monsters like my life depended on it. Amazing what a little white lie about knowing where to find more humans can do for you. Okay, that answered my first question. Now, what about those things on your wrists? It's not oranges, Mandy. They're tangelos. Yeah. We were specifically talking about scurvy. What is it, like scurvy gums or scurvy teeth? Captain Scurvy Teeth. You're like, they replaced my gums with pickles. He'll go bear a broken pair of cuffs. You a criminal? Pretty perceptive. That's being transported from Roman jail to a Glean prison. Glean prison? Before I escape, that is. As for what, how, and why, I'd prefer to keep those to myself. It's a little personal, you see. I don't think this thing's got much floating time left. So what now? You're not so heartless that you'll leave me to drown. Or is that too much to hope for? My gut says we can trust him. Glee in prison. Isn't this... Isn't that where you go and, Is it... Wait, is it Glee? What's East Nine's country? Pretty sure that's Glee, right? Fine. Come on, then. Don't go falling off the side. Roger that. Yeah, Glee is former Balduke. Yeah. Yeah, so he was on his way to Balduke. Thanks again. That's twice you saved me. Let's get one thing straight. I don't trust you. So give me any reason to think you'll be a problem, and I'll toss you in the drink myself. Fair enough. I'm in your care and at your mercy. I'm also pretty good with my hands, so you should be able to put me to use. Looking forward to working with you, kiddos. Join the crew of Sandras, potency, and XR power. Okay. You shot man's handicrafts, man Sandras, guilty conscience. Cool. Must have been before it got or he's just referring it to the old name. Although I guess the time period between now and East 9 is what, like 8 years? So it could have been annexed in the 8 years, right? Because he's 16 now and he's 24? 23, 24 in 9? Or is he 22? Can't remember. Ask man to create handicrafts and he'll offer certain accessories in exchange for necessary materials and a service fee. Hey man, I'm Mandy. Okay. Let's go to Zikabaneria. Where is man? There's Mandy.
I'm pretty good with...
Handicrafts, Ebon Mask. Ooh, skill damage and skill cost. Yep, that's classic. Damage infliction cannot inflict ailments. You're not going for ailments anyway, then that's good. Good damage infliction. Normal attacks deal no break damage. Could also be really good if you weren't really planning to, like, I mean, I don't really rely on normal attacks for breaks, so. Convert acquired gold into XP. That's pretty good. Convert acquired crystal shards into XP. Also good. What's next? East 12 explores Alice home as a baby. Oh, I would take it. Break 10, break enemy durability, fully restores SP. Could be good because, I mean, the break SP usually spam a lot of skills and then you're left with none. So that would be nice. Revive party and okay, no. Break, I don't want it. Okay, so these are some good shit. This is some good shit right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll be back for some of this stuff. We'll be back.
See you later.
We'll be back. There's a lot of, like, those ones are real good damage increasing accessories they have just out about there. And like the fact that each person's able to have 4 accessories is pretty darn big. Especially also because the duo mode, right? You're still attacking with the other person. So it also gives a boost there.
Look at us go! Look at us go!
Look at us go. Also, I could have gone and checked the whatchamacallit. There we go. Could have gone and checked one of the other. The Sandras could have changed its stuff.
It seems we're in for a fight.
Chew on this!
Did a number on him.
There we go. Travel to 1,000 criminal. Okay.
I wonder if we can go ashore.
Looks like everyone's okay.
There we go. Nice. This island seems small. Sprout Atoll. This isn't it's an atoll. Or is an atoll a form of island? I don't know. Is there a what's the difference between an atoll and a new Picard? It's white. It's a white Picard. Hey, you see that critter run off just now? What even was it? look kind of like a Picard, maybe? Never known one to have white fur, though, before. Might be a new breed. I mean, we have a silver one. New breed? That'd be news to me. What about the silver one? It eats the flowers. It would seem that about 5 or so little ones have scurried away from the Isle. Would you mind rounding them up for me? If you can find them, that is. Wait, who said that? The 5... Oh, yeah, at the start... Yeah, right? Did the old man say that his stuff had run off? Hey, you good at all? Pick a back Picard white. Here's some... At least these Picards are specifically. Alto cards are the same. Oh no, okay, so there's 5 specifically on this side. Okay, island or reef that forms a ring around a lagoon with. Okay, okay, thank you. So I guess they weren't wrong saying, hey, look, an island. You then ask if they could round them up, and there might be someone waiting to see them again. Okay, and you happen to know all this how? I mean, sure, you've taken in Picards before, but how can you even tell there's 5 in all? Who'd even be waiting for him anyway? He really couldn't explain it. He was certain of what he was saying. Doesn't sound like you're doing this just to mess with me, at least. Fine, I understand. Well, scratch that. I don't actually understand. If you're selling this, then count me in. Thanks, Shield Sister. You're the best partner. Sheesh, you're a pain in the neck. Anyway, let's get out there and start looking.
Let's give it a
Picard Corral started. Ooh, this is a decent-sized island. Okay. Freshwater being surrounded by ocean is pretty neat. It is. It also absolutely terrifying if you're reliant upon that, on that fresh water, because I feel like you'd always be in danger of the salt water like, contaminating it, basically.
There's something around here.
Isn't there like an area in Canada where there's like an island, there's an island on a lake, on an island in a lake, on an island in a lake? Like, isn't there like a Matryoshka doll of islands and lakes, like up in like one of the northern reaches of Canada? Okay, that makes one. Let's keep up the search. Yes. Yeah, I remember hearing that. I'm like, that's cool as hell. Yeah. White Picard. There's another. Making good progress. Okay. Is there healing food in this game apart from meals and potions? I don't think so. I mean, you can use, I think, lunch boxes. Ah!
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Let's go fishing. Nothing new.
I bet we can catch something here.
Yeah. There we go. So that's where it was. Let's get back with the others. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'll finish this quest and then I'll probably call it a night because I've been going for 3.5 hours, which is, I think, a pretty healthy amount of stream, especially for a weekday. I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow as well. I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff this month. Tomorrow I'm taking my niece out for a birthday dinner, so that'll be good. Don't know where we're going, but nope. I'm sorry, Picard. Bye, Picard. All right, just one more. Where's? Before that. Good basic beast parts. Good. Actually, let's do this before we get the Picard in case it teleports us after we pick it up. We haven't had a runestone in a while. Ivar Dragonkeel carves his chronicle thusly. The bloody seas epithet well suited Rollo, for ne'er did red puddles not pool at his feet. 'Tis notably said that when yet still a babe, barely born, wet nurse's ear he bit off. At 10 summers a man slandered his mother, so Rollo, with motionless face, murdered him. In confusion furrowed, he then faced my way. Why did none praise me? He pondered aloud. Like doing the board to jump forward. I don't think I've... Yeah, when you're going fast enough and you just, like, leap. Being also by rote both a robber and torture, even as Jarl's son he was sentenced at Thing. Though youth far too scant in years to raid, his punishment, to join plundering trek. His verdict was destined as death in sooth, yet he fought and slew, surviving thusly. Shrewdly foxed, Rollo will further my ends. With scheme in mind, I made him shield brother. Now that same brood of bloody seas raises flag in revolt, a foe in my path. Bountiful are reasons to turn blade on me, such that musing on his motive is pointless. Any who hostile hand raise, we hew dead. Thus our kind lives, only this life we know. To fields of Valhalla that fool I will send, and p'raps Har's favor in the process gain. Okay. Cool. You killed a lot of things. There we go. White Pickard secured. That's the last of them. Yep. Called it. Knew they were going to teleport. Look at all these Pickards. Looks like these are all the Pickards that were had on the island. There really were exactly 5 of them. Hard to believe with just how rare one would have been. See, what did I tell you? Wipe that smug grin off your face. So, now what? It may sound like things would work themselves out after we caught these guys. Yeah, you're right. What, now you're at a loss? If there's nothing else for it, then we'll just have to keep on the sound drops with the others. Got this, eyes. Wow. I got sent back here because of the Pickard eyes. Good to see you again, Adol. Relieved to see the little ones are doing well, too. Yo, my spirit Pickards. Oh. There. None of you were injured either, it seems. You had me quite worried scampering off the way you did. This isle has been rather unstable lately. At times it will suddenly form a link to the other side. It would appear these little ones inadvertently wandered over there. Thank you, Adol. You've really come through for me. What's the deal with these little guys anyway? Oh, but of course you would be curious. I'd wager you've never seen Pickards with coats this color, have you? We've seen a silver one, bro. However, they used to not all be all that uncommon. In fact, there were a wide variety of breeds at one time. Amongst them were even those that sported fur with a rainbow pattern. Pickards like that actually exist? Oh, taken a keen interest, have you? You're unlikely to ever come across one, though. This isle by nature is where all are intended to arrive at. The only requirement is that one be pure of heart, animals being perhaps the prime example of this. But nothing lasts forever. The end will always come in due course. I pray that these little ones are able to return to the other side when all is said and done. Perhaps that topic is best left for another day. Ah, you're leaving rather early this time. A shame, but I suppose we must leave things at that. Come back and visit again soon, Adol. Adol? Everything good? Start zoning out again. Like I was saying, we need to hurry up and figure out what to do about all these... Pickard just went away. Wait, they're gone? I swear they were just here. Don't tell me they ran off again. They're fine now. I'm sure of it. How's any part of this fine? Far above, I don't get what's going on one bit. I guess as long as you're not worried about it, maybe I don't need to be either. Saying aside my total confusion about the whole damn thing, of course.
Yeah, you can believe in me, because my name is Adol Kristen.
Whatever. We're finished, then let's be on our way already.
That takes care of that.
Yeah.
Inexplicably obtained a white Pickard doll. Pick-a-back Pickard. White. Attachment. Backpack attachment. Contribution value. Cool. Nice. Okay. And what about you? Sanctuary tent. And now you guys again. Why are you following me? So we meet again! God takes being antisocial to the brink. So you moved here now, huh? Huh. Is that so wrong? No one wants to deal with the sniveling, foul-mouthed, gloomy bastard like me anyway, right? Nobody said any of that. You think I'm spot on, don't you? Well, yeah, more or less. See? That is how you see me, damn it all. That's exactly why I hate dealing with people. Look, just tell me what you want, I'll give it to you, and then you can go on your merry way once for all. You know, for foul-mouthed he is surprisingly helpful. There's gotta be a reason why he won't show himself. Guess we better not get into that.
What are you even...
What am I even here for? Sea Black Swordsman? Oh boy. That's meat. Yeah, it's meat. So I'm honestly fine with doing
Sure, whatever.
Sea Black Swordsman garb, lavender swordsman hair. Cool, cool. Azure Black fighter garb. Cool,
whatever.
cool. Lavender fighter hair. Just took the fattest nap, bro. Yo! Nice.
What, you're
I hope
walk
you're able
away?
to sleep tonight. That's one thing that I always fear whenever I take naps. Like, oh god, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Okay, okay. Cool. Yeah. No. Honestly, I like it. I still prefer... Like, I really do like her Norman garb, like, a lot more. Like, I think her regular outfit is good looking. Like, without a doubt. This looks better than her normal. But, honestly, I do just like the Norman thing. Like, let her keep her, like, cultural identity. Like, a bit more. Yeah, lavender, I have white hair. Pale purple swordsman hair to bring out your dark side. Pale purple. Is this meant to be a fucking riff on Reen? With his fucking white hair. Yeah. Characters in armor, no question will be taken. Yeah. This game made Al wears old armor. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like the Claria armor, you know, because it's what he was wearing in the first two games, right? So, like, you know, why'd he get rid of it? Right? Switch. Switch. Okay. So with that, I think it would be fine for me to call it a night because I've been going for a while. So with that, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by on this fine day. Thank you, Sleeper and 50 Mira and Mr. Light and Rouge, and anyone else that dropped by, Kiev, for keeping me company. I will be back. Pity older games and timeline didn't have it. Right? I will be back on Friday with some more East. But until then, hope you all have a very nice night. And we'll join me next time. Bye.